My dear child, stop where you are and listen to me. This is not a rejection. This is a rescue. I am placing my hand upon your shoulder and asking you to be still. Do not pass. Do not force the door. Do not sprint when your spirit is gasping for breath. I see what you cannot see, and I feel what you cannot feel. You are standing at a crossing where timing is everything. A single step too soon can turn blessing into burden and opportunity into obligation. I am the God who opens the way. I am also the God who says, wait. You want to move because the ache is real, the silence is loud, and the horizon looks so close. But hear me. Momentum without my permission is not faith. It is adrenaline dressed as courage. I honor obedience more than speed. I bless alignment more than ambition. What you call delay, I call divine sequence. I am arranging scenes, rewiring motives, healing memories, and placing unseen guardians where the eye cannot track. If you rush, you will interrupt a miracle that is still being assembled in your absence. Beloved, trust that your prayers never go unheard. Call to me with confidence, and I will move obstacles from your path. Your faith unlocks my wonders prepared for you. You think nothing is happening because the earth is quiet, but heaven is busy. While you sleep, I am preparing rooms you have not entered and testing foundations you cannot see. I'm guiding decisions in places you don't know exist, all for you. I am not late. I am precise. I am not silent. I am strategic. My quiet is a shield while I finish what I started. Do not confuse the pounding in your chest with my voice. Emotions are real, but they are not rulers. Let me be your king in this moment. Your fear tells you that if you do not move now, you will miss what was meant for you. But my covenant says otherwise. What I have authored, I will deliver. What I have designed, I will unveil. What I have promised, I will keep. Your task is not to make it happen. Your task is to stay surrendered until I say go. You have known the pain of moving too early. Remember the wages of haste, the friendships that strained, the peace that thinned, the small compromises that multiplied into heavy chains. You learned, and I did not waste the lesson. I redeemed even that, but I do not wish to repeat it with you. I love you too much to let impatience masquerade as destiny again. This time, you will enter with rest in your bones and clarity in your eyes. This time, the door will open without violence, and you will not have to apologize for how you arrived. There is a difference between human impatience and spiritual readiness. Impatience rushes because the room is uncomfortable. Readiness waits because the heart is aligned. Impatience grabs the nearest answer. Readiness receives the appointed one. Impatience is fueled by pressure. Readiness is governed by peace. My spirit is cultivating readiness in you now. Deeper trust, cleaner motives, steadier breath. Let me complete the work. Do not pass until you can hear my whisper. In this pause, I am protecting you from counterfeit options, shiny paths that lead to dusty wastelands, offers that look generous but spend your soul, alliances that flatter your gift but fracture your identity. I am removing the magnets that pull you into old patterns, and I am magnetizing you toward what is truly yours. Alignments are changing. Hidden snares are being disarmed. The conversation you were about to start would have entangled you. The contract you were about to sign would have taxed you. The move you were about to make would have cost you what I intend to fund. My child, I am saving you from the urgent that would rob the important. Dearest one, stand as a lighthouse of hope I set upon the shore. With your super thanks, my words reach more hearts for healing. Click the super thanks button and walk in my abundant favor. I am also protecting the blessing from your hurry. The gift you long for is alive and growing, but it is tender. Do not harvest what has not ripened. Trust my timetable, the unseen mentors and favor that must arrive before you. I am sending rain in the right measure and sun in the right dose. When I say now, the fruit will hold and your arms will not shake beneath the weight. My silence is not absence, it is architecture. When I speak softly, I am sketching carefully. When I seem still, I am laying beams across seasons you have not yet lived. Quiet does not equal idle. Hidden does not equal halted. In the hush, I hand you new lenses. In the stillness, I teach you new steps. Patience is power and restraint is royalty. Do not measure progress by motion, but by obedience. To stand when feelings shout run wins ground in the unseen. To breathe when anxiety rises plants a flag where the enemy wanted claim. You wait with way to make go that word. Angels move at the sound of my word. Anchor yourself to what I have said, and you will not drift. You ask, what do I do while I away? Prepare quietly. Clean the inner room. Forgive the old offense. Close the back doors to former escapes. Put your house in order, spirit, soul, and space. Sharpen your craft without showing off. Study the terrain I have given you, people, systems, rhythms. Set kind, firm boundaries. Pray for those who will be part of your next chapter. Steward your energy like oil. Strengthen your faith by remembering our altars. Speak them aloud until hope stands up again. Strengthen patience with small obedience, arriving on time, keeping your word, honoring quiet tasks. Strengthen discernment with stillness, scripture, and wise counsel. These seeds will harvest clarity when I say advance. I know the ache of your longing. I planted the desire and will not mock my own seed. Desire becomes destructive only when it outruns direction. Let it be fire in the hearth, not wildfire in the field. I will breeze at the right time. Protect the dream from premature exposure. I am protecting you and it. What is coming is worthy of reverence, not merely a new opportunity, but a new order. The alignment I orchestrate will echo for years. A single wait today preserves a decade of fruit tomorrow. Honor the wait by honoring the wait I ask of you now. You fear missing it, but you cannot miss what I am leading. If you remain within the sound of my voice, even detours are held within my mercy. I will send signs for your story. A scripture like a key, a dream that clarifies, a counsel that confirms. You will not need to manufacture certainty. I will give you peace. Learn the freedom of not yet, friend to right on time. Bless the boundary and it will bless you. Honor the red light and the green will carry power. Soon everything will align, the call, capacity, community, conditions. Then the voice that said do not pass will say with joy, now. Do not force answers from every silence. Some silences are sanctuaries. Lean your head on my chest. Match your breath to mine. Rest proves readiness. In rest your ears sharpen, your heart clears, your strength returns without pride. To those who question your pause, you owe no explanations, only fidelity to me. Let others hurry. You be holy. Let them measure by clocks. You measure by covenant. I am not training you for applause, but for fruit that remains. Take this counsel. Flow your sentences. Bless your boundaries. Walk with me in the cool of the day. Keep your hands clean and conscience clear. If a door demands you betray your peace, it is not your door. If a path requires you to shrink your truth, it is not your path. If a voice stirs panic, It is not mine. My guidance is firm and freeing. My warnings are sharp and warm. My dear one, allow my light to guide you. Spread it where shadows linger. In harmony, we awaken hope and comfort to the searching hearts. Today I place a holy sign before your spirit. Do not pass, not as prison but protection, not punishment but promise. I am the pillar by day and the fire by night. When I move, you move. When I stand, you stand, and in both you are covered. I defend as fiercely in the pause as in the push. Soon the signal will change. You will feel wind behind you and the path will open. What resisted will yield. What confused will clarify. What seemed closed will open with a soft click. You will know it is me because there will be grace for the weight and joy for the responsibility. Hold fast. Guard your heart from cynicism, the rust that eats the hinge of the miracle. Guard your tongue from complaint, the leak that drains the oil. Guard your eyes from comparisons, the thieves of contentment. Fix your gaze on me. Let my word be your food, and my presence your shelter. Whisper in the night, I trust you here. Hear me. Delay is not denial. It is design. I withhold to help, not to harm. I test to strengthen, not shame. This pause will not be wasted. You will emerge with cleaner motives, sharper ears, softer eyes, steadier hands. You will bless me for this fence when you see the garden it protected. Truly, hear this counsel. Obedience is the oar that moves you across waters you cannot read. Timing is the wind I command, sometimes still, sometimes a sudden gust. You not row against my silence. Trim your sail and let my timing carry you. Empty hours are vaults where I store strength. What you call closed doors are walls I build to keep wolves from your lambs. I am not only preparing a place for you, I am preparing you for the place. I am sanding pride from your edges, teaching your tongue gentleness, training your eyes for the narrow path. When you step into the room I appoint, you will arrive whole, not hurried. A servant, not a performer. A witness, not a seller. Practice readiness. Hands open, gaze lifted. Bless the successes of others while you wait. Envy leaks faith, gratitude grows it. Tend the small assignments as if they were great. Greatness hides in the small. Listen for me in scripture and in the quiet before you sleep. Speak blessing over the future with the authority I've given you. Then release control like a stone from your fist. You are safest here, in my paws, in the shade of my wings, under the sign that says, do not pass. When I lift the sign, you will rise with peace that shows heaven has gone before you. My child, what I am preparing for you is worth the waiting. Do not pass until I open the way. What I have for you cannot be missed, but it must be received in my timing. Stay still, for my next move will change everything. My child, do not journey alone. Enter the place where my message is open to your heart. Click join to be strengthened by revelation and companions in faith. My beloved child, you stand precisely in the place destined for you, steered not by chance but by my unwavering grip and heartfelt purpose. This message is intentional and direct. Listen closely. This is tailored just for you at this exact moment in your journey. One might sense the gentle awakenings in the depths of their soul or a yearning for truths that resonate from within. These are my divine invitations beckoning you to immerse yourself in an experience crafted solely for your essence. Pay heed, for hidden within these phrases lies a profound truth frequently ignored. A vow timeless and fresh, spoken softly just for you. If you choose to look away now, depending solely on your own power or the well-worn paths of the past, you stand to lose a profound revelation of my feelings for you and the healing that arises from perceiving yourself through my gaze. What I present is unparalleled, for I communicate with clarity and purpose, unclouded by enigmas or the weight of the past. This transcends mere instruction or ambiguous motivation. My voice resonates, intimate and powerful, reaching out to connect with you in this very moment. Dearest, allow the clamor of your thoughts to fade away for just a moment. Embrace tranquility as it flows around you, soothing the restlessness of the world like a serene stream caressing the rugged earth. You have traversed countless realms in pursuit of significance, solace, or destiny. At times, pushing forward with relentless vigor. At other moments, feeling the weight of the Odyssey. I stand not as a mere spectator on the periphery of your tale, but at the very heart, deeply attuned to each uncertainty you harbor and every glimmer of aspiration that ignites within you. My ambition transcends mere comfort. It is to instill within you an unwavering conviction that your existence is of infinite worth. I did not summon you for mere effort or superficial achievement. Dearest one, you are chosen and known by name. I delight in you. Stay near to me, and I will clothe you with courage, hope, and joy unending. I summoned you to dwell alongside me, to unveil that your utmost importance lies in belonging to me. I perceive the layers of your barriers and understand the inquiries you hesitate to articulate. No barrier of shame or fear can stand between us. My arms are perpetually welcoming, powerful, and ready to embrace. No matter where your journey has taken you or where you stand this evening, all of existence bears witness to my presence and concern. The meticulous orchestration of your heartbeat, the cadence of the seasons, and the deep yearning that arises in stillness. These hold profound significance and purpose. I weave into the world an unyielding strand of virtue, tracing back to my essence for you. If you have deemed yourself unworthy of my gaze, listen closely. Every individual holds immense value in my eyes. Every fleeting instant holds immense value when embraced with sincerity and faith. Your narrative is quite clear, and your inquiries are straightforward. Your honesty is a treasure, and it takes immense bravery to approach when the path is shrouded in uncertainty. Your name resonates throughout this realm. Your tears are cherished, and each laugh resonates with my happiness. I remain ever devoted to you, and you stand unparalleled in my eyes. My joy lies in the unfiltered essence of you, the part that thrives in my embrace and frees itself from the burden of seeking approval. Ponder the seeds hidden beneath the soil, overlooked and unremarkable to those who gaze upon them. Yet within the dark soil, a magnificent transformation unfolds long before vibrant green shoots break through the surface. Thus it is with your essence. You might sense a veil over your path, ensnared in a web of ambiguity. Do not mistake stillness or patience for neglect. Even in times when foundations, not outcomes, are being established, I am cultivating you. I have not overlooked the visions I instilled within you, nor am I astonished by the parched earth mere inches above your aspirations. I am the gardener, steadfast and observant, unyielding in my presence as transformation gracefully emerges. The universe may beckon you to rush, to showcase your abilities, to validate your existence. But I am inviting you instead into the harmonious flow of grace where vulnerability is not scorned, but embraced as the source of my power. Find solace in this certainty. I do not measure your shortcomings nor keep track of your deficiencies. My gaze perceives the brilliance of your authentic self hidden beneath wounds, anxieties, and the weight of judgment. I am not standing afar, insisting on flawlessness before bestowing my approval. My favor is unwavering, for you belong to me, and nothing you do or fail to do can diminish or enhance the love I hold for you. The effort can come to an end. Embrace the complete essence of acceptance that I bestow upon you at this moment. Life flows in endless abundance, not in fleeing from your suffering or ignoring your boundaries, but in embracing the moment to connect with you exactly as you are. With each passing day, I approach you, yearning for you to see that my essence is not confined to the deserving, but generously offered to those who are open. When doubt murmurs that you have overstepped or will never be enough, listen for a more profound truth cutting through the cloud. It is my pleasure to offer forgiveness, to renew, and to guide you softly back to bliss. My mercy is renewed with each passing moment, akin to the radiant sunlight piercing through a shrouded dawn. Your arrival never tires me, nor do I falter at your flaws, for I am as near as the air you breathe. Divert your gaze from the judgmental whispers and focus solely on me. Even the slightest unsteady gaze is sufficient, for I react with profound empathy. Your challenges hold no power over me, and your gradual advancement fails to diminish my expectations. I grasp the intricate weave of your existence, perceiving not merely the chaotic twists, but also the luminous designs that unfold with the passage of time. Release the weight of needing to grasp it all at this moment. My journey of growth transcends competition and the burden of unattainable expectations. It is a daily summons, a gradual revelation akin to the break of day, dispelling darkness, soft, enduring, unwavering. My child, if you thirst, come and drink from my word. Step deeper into the mysteries of my kingdom with me. Press join to receive guidance and the embrace of loving fellowship. I seek not for mastery or remarkable success, but for your genuine spirit. Arrive in your true form, bringing your inquiries, your scars, your aspirations, though delicate. Your doubts hold no power over me. I beckon them into the brilliance where dread relinquishes its hold. Even in moments of uncertainty or hesitation in your prayers, I comprehend the essence of your presence and quietude. Find solace in the embrace of complete understanding and unwavering affection. A dance unfolds, hidden yet undeniably present. An invitation for you to join me in liberation, led not by obligation but by the symphony of my love for you. This is a call to relinquish the weight of striving for your worth and embrace the effortless gift of your authentic self that I offer you. I am the guardian who ventures forth to find the singular spirit adrift in uncertainty. I am the eternal guardian, my embrace always ready to receive my beloved child, time and time again. When you feel the urge to retreat, remember that my presence offers solace, not judgment, liberation, not reproach. Your humanity does not diminish you. It is elevated by the depth of my affection. In the quiet, heed my words. I am breathing life into the vows made for you. The aspirations you set aside due to fear or disillusionment were never in vain. I possess the power to revive hope, infusing vitality into what you believed was lost forever. Nothing is outside my dominion. No injury, no remorse, no tale too lost that I cannot transform it into something magnificent. I am not just a figure from your history, but the creator of fresh starts, crafting narratives you have yet to envision or even hope for. Have faith in this. In my realm, all is preserved, and every star can transform into a symbol of elegance. One might grapple with constraints, endure unexplainable suffering, or face times that seem devoid of reward. But I am guiding you to perceive with fresh vision, not through the filter of disillusionment, but through the unwavering assurance of my presence alongside you. When the world presents fleeting paths, quick exits, or hollow pleasures, I embrace within myself the essence of enduring happiness, the fountain that remains ever full. I cannot guarantee a journey devoid of challenges or setbacks, for tempests are woven into the fabric of every odyssey, yet I vow my steadfast presence in all situations. My power shines brightest in your moments of vulnerability. My joy arises not from your accomplishments, but from the profound understanding that I stand by you, unwavering and eternal. Take a moment to recognize your desire for greater fulfillment. That yearning is a treasure, an eternal flame ignited within you to remind you that you are destined for connection, not solitude. I am profoundly attuned to your aches and desires. I perceive the entirety of your being, and I revel in each and every small stride you make toward me, even those that waver. Your quest for my attention is acknowledged. Even in moments of inner struggle, I stand by you, unwavering and filled with joy that you exist in this space. Understand that our path is defined not by flawlessness, but by the authenticity of every stride we take. The journey before you might seem shrouded in mystery, yet I promise to bring forth a light that will guide you. My essence is a steadfast beacon, soft yet unwavering, steering you away from chaos and towards clarity, peace, and liberation. When you sense fear about taking a wrong step, keep in mind that I transcend your misjudgments. My power to elevate and guide your path far surpasses any trepidation you may hold. Embrace trust, relinquishing the desire to dictate every result. I beckon you to find solace in the certainty that every twist and turn, every pause and hold up, is intricately crafted within my magnificent design for your benefit. You stand in the presence of strength and unity. Not a single step have you taken that has escaped my awareness. In the quiet hours of the night, when your heart feels heavy and no companion comprehends your pain, I am here. In joy and in sorrow, in uncertainty and in aspiration. I am the eternal presence who revels in your presence. Child of light, let my spirit shine through you. Carry it into the depths of sorrow. In unity, we weave healing into every wounded heart. I desire not for you to entertain me, but to share in stillness, allowing your spirit to flourish in my embrace as my words transform your perception of affection, value, and meaning. Come, let us embark on a profound journey together. I perceive the currents of your mind, the inquiries you concealed even from your own awareness, and the yearning in your spirit for truths that penetrate beyond the superficial. As you enter this hallowed realm, take a moment to reflect. Embrace the soft allure that envelops you, a comforting heat that persists while urging you to reassess your existence. To allow my words to penetrate your heart as seeds discover nourishing soil. There have been days when the clamor of existence has silenced my words, but at this moment, I am approaching with an undeniable presence. Your challenges have been acknowledged with reverence. Each tear falls quietly, each dream postponed. In every instant you doubted your value, I have witnessed them all. Your suffering does not escape my notice. Embrace the certainty that envelops you. You are a presence that commands attention, unforgettable and distinct. You are the cherished creation I crafted with meticulous purpose. My gaze remains fixed upon you, unwavering and eternal. I summon you to hear not with trepidation, but with anticipation. This transcends simple encouragement wrapped in soft phrases. It is a revelation, a call to perceive the world through my eyes as I gaze upon you. Within the narrative of your existence lie invaluable gems, depths yet to be unveiled, as fear has held you back from daring to aspire for greater things. I proclaim to you with the utmost conviction that what you desire is within your grasp. Countless of my offspring choose mere survival when I yearn for their complete flourishing, embracing mere fragments of happiness while I offer a grand banquet. Your openness to hear invites you to a pivotal moment, a realm where past tales can dissolve, allowing space for a fresh narrative crafted by my hand, brimming with renewal, bravery, and exquisite wonders beyond your imagination. There are moments when you believe that vulnerability renders you unworthy, as though I am distant from shattered souls and quaking fingers. Yet my might is not for the arrogant, nor the robust in their own might. It reaches its pinnacle when you acknowledge your longing, your void, your vulnerability. I hold no disdain for your vulnerability. Instead, I revel in elevating you, infusing vitality where hopelessness seeks to settle. Shall we rendezvous in the concealed scars and the realms where you have sought to heal alone? My compassion remains boundless in the face of your failures, and my patience stands unwavering against your inquiries. I stand unwavering, prepared to fulfill every silent desire with an unbreakable devotion. As you embrace this moment, let go of the weights you hold so dearly. You possess the strength to maintain control, embodying various personas while concealing your most authentic self. Here, you can relinquish all effort. When you release your grip, you create space for me to transcend your requests, thoughts, or visions. You might ponder the essence of placing your faith in me, allowing me to be not merely the creator, but the eternal guardian of your narrative. It commences with a singular, humble stride, recognizing that you are not obligated to shoulder burdens that were never meant for you. Allow my serene essence to envelop you, releasing the hold of fear and shame. In this realm, I elevate honor and meaning, illuminating every darkness with brilliance. I do not vow life free from turmoil, but I assure you of my unwavering presence through every challenge. When you face the impossible with quaking hands, recall that I am the one who commands the storms and brings peace with a mere utterance. The burdens that weigh you down hold no power over me. I perceive the entire path while you struggle to discern the immediate move ahead. Your journey is not defined by the expectations of others, and I hold no disappointment in your rhythm. My timing is flawless, my methods surpass your greatest aspirations. Even when the weight seems like a barrier and the quiet feels like neglect, remember that I am diligently orchestrating everything for your benefit. You might have thought that the finest experiences in life are meant for a select group, the fortunate ones, the inherently talented, the perpetually hopeful. Yet I declare to you, nothing can sever the bond of my unwavering affection. Neither your history, nor your missteps, nor the uncertainties you attempt to cast aside. There is a place for you at my table, and I celebrate you with a melody of joy. This is a powerful declaration. This is the essence of your being, intertwined with my own. Upon your acceptance, you step into a divine partnership with me, not as a mere servant from afar, but as my cherished companion, called to collaborate in a narrative that surpasses your grandest imaginings. Your suffering is genuine, and I hold it in the highest regard. Yet suffering does not hold the ultimate power over your existence. Allow my presence to be the healing force that eases your pain, and let my hope ignite a fire where remnants of despair once lingered. Have faith in my power to transform, to convert what was intended for destruction into a powerful testament of grace. The path to healing is not a flight from challenges, but a metamorphosis forged in the fires of adversity. Precious child, I have entrusted you with my boundless love. Pour it into 3 hearts in darkness, and my peace will bring them light. I am the divine presence that shares in your sorrow, and the force that elevates you to rejoice once more. Where others perceive obstacles, I recognize opportunities for triumph. Where you sense confinement, I am unveiling pathways beyond your current perception. If you crave something beyond mere existence, draw closer. Hear my murmurs in the stillness, in the simple instances. For I revel in astonishing those who dare to pursue me. My insight may not always arrive with grandeur or drama, but in the quiet moments where your heart surrenders, you will sense the certainty that you are cherished, selected, and destined for greatness. Refrain from measuring your path against someone else's. What I present to you is exclusively yours, a creation that no one else can replicate. Your value transcends the judgments of others and your own accomplishments. It lies in the unwavering joy I find in you. Bring forth your inquiries, your uncertainties, and the moments where you feel most grounded and profoundly human. I welcome your truth with open arms. Indeed, it is in reality that true transformation takes flight. The gap between your current position and your desired destination is not as vast as you imagine. For my essence transcends all boundaries. I arrive not to judge, but to extend a warm and gracious invitation. Ascend. Allow me to reveal your true essence as my love molds you into greatness. I perceive the yearning within your soul to understand me more profoundly, a desire that ignites deep within your soul, even when existence seems unpredictable, where the journey is shrouded in darkness. I am fully engaged, not merely an observer from afar. I craft your tale with utmost precision. My essence surrounds you, keenly aware of every breath, every unspoken challenge, every dream you barely allow yourself to voice. Every moment, no matter how small, is embraced by my unwavering attention. As you navigate your days, keep in mind that I weave every detail together with intention. I have crafted you with purpose, molding your aspirations and embedding extraordinary talents within you, destined to illuminate even when the world attempts to overshadow them. When your spirit aches beneath the weight of unspoken burdens, remember that my compassion flows with a depth that surpasses the tides of your grief. I do not require flawlessness before you approach me. I urge you to embrace authenticity and truth, to present to me every shattered fragment and frayed aspiration. In my presence, you will find no judgment, only the assurance of welcoming embrace, poised to lovingly renew and empower you. The world may assess by superficial standards, yet I perceive the depths of your spirit, the unspoken offerings, the hushed hopes that remain unseen by others. These hold immense significance for me, far surpassing the worth of gold, as they embody love and trust that flourishes through challenges. At times, you might question whether your challenges hold significance, whether the anguish that disrupts your happiness has any true purpose. Rest assured, every challenge you encounter holds purpose. I am the supreme artisan, intertwining every moment, whether sweet or harsh, into a magnificent creation, shaping you into the embodiment of my affection. Embrace your vulnerabilities, for it is in your yielding and reliance on me that true power is revealed. Allow me to enter those delicate, exposed areas, and I will reveal how your most profound scars can transform into sources of strength for others, yielding results that surpass your wildest dreams. There will be times when stillness envelops you, when my words feel distant and your pleas return unheard. Yet understand this, my silence is not a void. In these moments, I beckon you to embrace a serene faith, cultivating strength and resilience deep within your being. I am closer than your very breath, a soft murmur within the core of your being, infusing hope where darkness seeks to settle. When you decide to embrace my unwavering loyalty rather than pursuing fleeting fixes, you are nurturing a bond with me that withstands both tempests and victories. Do not be troubled if you falter or lose your way in uncertainty. My hand is outstretched, always prepared to lead you back to the comfort of my hold. As you gaze upon your own existence, you may observe marks etched by disillusionment or remorse. No blemishes beyond the reach of my grace. I do not maintain a record of your shortcomings, nor do I hold your errors against you. Instead, I perceive the deep yearning within your spirit to start anew, to stride forward in brilliance and clarity. With each dawn, I present you with renewed elegance, an eternal call to shed the weight of shame and to stride ahead in liberation. My forgiveness transcends your worthiness or efforts. It flows from my infinite love. Allow me to remove the burden of guilt from your shoulders. Let my benevolence mend and rejuvenate what has been forsaken. Voices will arise, weaving threads of uncertainty, challenging your worth and the depth of my commitment to you. Divert your attention from their claims and focus solely on me. I stand firm against the tides of opinion, and my commitments remain unyielding. Your essence is defined by my proclamation of you as valued, selected, and integral. The world may strive to reshape your essence, yet my truth remains unyielding. When you sense that you are overlooked or lost to time, hold fast to the truth that your name is etched deeply within my soul. Your narrative holds great significance for me. Each chapter holds significance, particularly those crafted in the serene, hidden instances of devotion. Never overlook the profound influence of even the tiniest gestures of affection. The bravery required to cling to hope when all seems lost, to extend a kind word even at a personal cost, to choose forgiveness when resentment demands to stay. These seeds yield a bounty beyond your comprehension. I revel in joining forces with you, beckoning you to craft splendor and virtue in a realm yearning for my influence. Your voice, your presence, your readiness to embrace vulnerability. These are tools in my grasp to deliver restoration, inspiration, and brilliance to those in your presence. You are always accompanied in your quest. My essence flows through you, inspiring and elevating each day. At times, you may find it necessary to release your firm hold on what you cling to. Visions, connections, even treasure aspirations. Have faith that nothing given to me is ever wasted but is elevated into something more enduring and authentic. I remove only that which obstructs your ascent, crafting you not for retribution, but for unparalleled abundance and delight. When releasing something feels like a piece of your essence is slipping away, have faith that I am protecting your destiny and readying you for gifts that surpass your comprehension. My insight transcends yours, and every sacrifice made in trust transforms into a rich foundation for prosperity. Allow appreciation to flourish in the everyday moments. Even when situations seem static, as you start to recognize my presence in the gentle patterns of your day, the embrace of sunlight, the joy of a friend's laughter, the tranquility in still moments, you guide your heart toward optimism. Thankfulness shifts your focus from what is missing to the abundance I have bestowed upon you. It transforms into a melody that ascends within you, creating space for happiness to thrive even in the face of adversity. Embracing gratitude does not mean you overlook your suffering, yet you beckon my essence to illuminate the path and uncover the treasures nestled in every instant. When your spirit is burdened and your grasp is light, remember that I stand ready to fulfill every desire. I am abundant in every way. My resources are boundless, and my love is infinite. Present to me your worries and inquiries, your aspirations and trepidations. I am the divine being who takes joy in bestowing wonderful gifts upon my cherished ones, generously pouring out my grace without reservation. Embrace the stillness and accept the abundance I offer. I shall not hold back my favor until you demonstrate your worth. My generosity emanates from the essence of my being. Believe in me, and you will find that I am perpetually sufficient, exceeding expectations when faced with adversity or unfairness. Do not allow fury to dominate your spirit. Instead, ground your heart in my righteousness, understanding that I perceive all and will uphold the humble in due time. Bestow upon me the circumstances beyond your control and the scars that elude your words. I summon you to stride in tranquility, to elevate rather than diminish, to testify to an alternative path. As you offer forgiveness and embrace compassion, You reflect my essence and enable my realm to unfold through you. Shadows will never extinguish the brilliance of illumination. Your unwavering dedication, though often overlooked, crafts the fabric of eternity in ways beyond your current perception. You have been selected for this moment, endowed with all the necessary tools to fulfill your destiny. Never underestimate the power of humble starts, and guard your self-assurance against the thief of comparison. Your journey is extraordinary, and it brings me immense joy to witness your progress with each stride you take. My guidance may not strike like thunder, but rather flows as a soft whisper, a reassuring presence, a subtle urging within your soul. Heed these whispers, for they are my method of inscribing my intentions upon your soul. As you journey alongside me, even amidst the unknown, you become a part of extraordinary transformations blossoming in your life and the universe surrounding you. There exist realms within your soul that you conceal, even from your own awareness. I perceive each shadow, every quiver of doubt, and I remain steadfast. Instead, I approach with a deep yearning for you to surrender your entire being to me, embracing both your brilliance and your fragility. You were destined to rise above the burdens of shame, regret, or doubt. When you lay your fears and wounds at my feet, I respond with understanding, not judgment. I am the tender force that elevates your spirit, the soft murmur that promises you are cherished, and nothing shall come between us and the bond we share. When anguish resounds fiercely, may my voice transform into the melody that calms the tempest. In your deepest shadows, I stride alongside you with unwavering confidence, for there exists no chasm, no setback so immense that I would ever forsake you. Your struggle does not deter me. Instead, it ignites my heart with an even more profound passion. Arrive in your true form. Allow the veils to be cast aside, for I seek truth over shine, genuineness over showmanship. In times when you sense a lack of recognition or comprehension, keep in mind that I perceive the extraordinary essence of your being. I value what escapes the notice of others. The world may misinterpret softness as frailty or fail to recognize your silent contributions, yet I honor every subtle gesture of affection you provide. Every action taken in the shadows or in quietude holds immense value. It holds immense value to me. At times, you gauge your value through external accomplishments, through the cheers or recognition you receive. The deepest essence of your existence lies in the love I have for you and the love you give back to me. Even in moments of doubt, your essence is profoundly intertwined with belonging. When you gaze upon your reflection, I urge you to transcend the boundaries and recognize the boundless potential I have instilled within you. Offerings for grace, touch for restoration, expressions for upliftment. I revel in witnessing those seeds take root, observing your courage flourish and your hope reignite. Allow me to address the inquiries that stirred deep within you. Do I possess what it takes? Am I significant? Will solitude be my eternal companion? I respond to these with unshakable confidence. My joy in you transcends your offerings or achievements. It exists solely because you are my cherished one. I crafted you with purpose, every element intricately crafted with intention from the outset. You remain cherished, found, and embraced. Each day, I weave you into a narrative that started long before your first breath graced this world. A tale crafted with grace and awe. My eyes remain fixed upon you. My essence permeates every void. Come, find solace in my presence. Surrender your struggles and efforts for a fleeting moment, and allow yourself to be enveloped in my embrace. Perhaps you observe the pattern of missteps and hesitant beginnings and question whether transformation is genuinely attainable. Listen, as I breathe life into the unthinkable. I am the creator of splendor from ruin, the restorer of what seems irreparable. All experiences hold value, including the twists and turns and the moments of letdown. Every season of suffering can transform into a fertile ground for remarkable new beginnings. I perceive the unseen, a profound metamorphosis occurring in the depths, where resilience and belief are subtly sculpted within you. Yielding does not equate to loss. It signifies granting me the power to be your unwavering support when your own reserves are depleted. When you feel insignificant and the path ahead seems daunting, remember that I excel in elevating the meek and supporting those who cannot take another stride. My hands are unwavering, my heart resolute. Embrace the moment fully, and trust me with the fragments yet to be completed. There will be whispers in the world attempting to shape your identity, to dictate who you are through circumstances, missteps, or the ever-changing currents of perception. My voice stands firm amidst the tempest, providing a sense of self that remains resolute against the tides of change. You are selected, revered, and profoundly cherished. Listen closely. My proclamation over your existence is unwavering. It resonates with unwavering confidence and exuberance. I celebrate you with melodies, not for your perfection, but for the simple truth that you belong to me. Cast aside all illusions and fully accept the truth of your identity as my beloved offspring. Allow my truth to resonate with greater power than your doubts. When you find yourself adrift, turn back to the guiding light of my voice that watches over you. You are summoned with reverence, chased with affection, fated for greatness. In the serene realm where just you and I dwell, feel free to inquire about any weight that rests upon your soul. No plea is too trivial, no whisper too soft. Your honesty brings me great joy. Share your uncertainties, your aspirations, your letdowns, and I shall absorb every word with unwavering focus. Your words captivate me endlessly, not due to any merit, but because my spirit yearns for our connection. Your inquiries fail to disturb my composure. Summon them forth. As you pursue my essence, I shall guide you toward profound insights that will astonish and enrich your spirit. Countless portals await your stride, countless routes seeking your faith. Embrace the path of modesty and optimism alongside me. As you advance, filled with uncertainty and quaking, your bravery commands respect. Do not underestimate humble starts or subtle affirmations. These are magnificent strides toward transformation, and I am reveling in each one. This invitation is not reserved for the chosen, but it is meant for you alone. I am present and engaged. I am here, fully engaged and deeply aware of every nuance of your existence. I am imparting to you the ability to identify my voice, enabling you to follow my guidance even in the midst of overwhelming distractions. My hand crafts a fresh narrative just for you, an enduring flame that remains unquenchable. You ponder whether the desire within your soul will ever achieve its ultimate satisfaction, whether your most profound yearnings find their home with me. Embrace your entire being, not merely the aspects you consider worthy. In the embrace of my affection, nothing you disclose will astonish or drive me from your side. Your sincere yearning is not a flaw, but a call to unite. Allow me to fill the voids, bringing you a delight that transcends all situations. I have faith in this. Each prayer murmured, every tear released is collected with care and held dear. Cast aside the weights that have burdened you for far too long. Embrace the depths of your spirit, no matter how intimidating it may seem, and accept the solace I provide. My embrace remains unwavering as everything else falls apart. My unwavering loyalty transcends every chapter. I shall remind you each day. You are inscribed within my grasp, intricately entwined in the fabric of forever. You stride with purpose, accompanied by an unseen force. Remain by my side and witness as I transform the most desolate landscapes into realms of promise and flourishing vitality. When your heart is engulfed by tempests and your spirit grows tired from anticipation, do not heed the murmur that you are forsaken. I perceive the profound places where your desires dwell and the stillness that envelops you when solutions do not come as quickly as you wish. Find solace in this certainty. My timing is eternally woven with love and wisdom that transcends your comprehension. I am neither sluggish nor oblivious. I am the master craftsman, intricately molding each thread of your narrative with deliberate intention, even during times that appear desolate or stagnant. When the unseen progress lies hidden in the earth, have faith in the skilled hands that planted the seed. What you perceive as delay is frequently the nurturing of your spirit, a gentle easing of the soil, an invisible flourishing. My efforts are ceaseless, even in the shadows. As you embrace my timing, you begin to see my unwavering loyalty not just in the opportunities that arise, but also in those that remain shut. For some, barriers exist to protect you or guide you toward even greater fortune. Every moment of anticipation transforms into the foundation upon which your belief flourishes profoundly. Allow steadfastness to ground your aspirations. Allow hope to be your unwavering power. Embrace this truth until it permeates every fiber of your existence. The bounty I offer transcends time. It is already taking root within you at this very moment. As you progress, keep in mind that solitude is not what I wish for you. Solitude can be a sacred call, a realm where you discover my presence, unburdened by distraction and clamor. Yet I did not bring you forth for eternal solitude, nor summon you into the wild to abandon you there. Seek me in your tranquil moments as I accompany you through the still dawns and the restless evenings. My voice may be soft, a gentle whisper inviting you into communion, yet my presence is unwavering, resolute, and unyielding. When you have the audacity to trust that my love is nearer than your very breath, solitude morphs into a profound connection. In these moments, I mold your essence, share profound insights, and so rich is hidden from the eyes of the world. I bestow upon you immense treasures when you prove your loyalty with the small. When you pursue me with greater fervor than the pursuit of answers, there are instances when uncertainties emerge like dark figures in the depths, challenging inquiries that elude your grasp. Do not shy away from the weight of these inquiries. I embrace your genuine struggles, your lamentations, your uncertainty. My brilliance remains unscathed by your darkness. It is in your moments of uncertainty that I unveil my power. Embrace your path without the weight of fear. There is no shame in faltering on your journey of belief, for I embrace you with unwavering strength. Even in moments of doubt, my loyalty stands unwavering. Your allure lies not in flawlessness, but in your readiness to come back, to inquire, to embrace faith once more. Present your uncertainties to me rather than allowing them to fester in the shadows of self-reproach or silence. Allow me to transform those inquiries into pathways that lead you further into the depths of my soul. I stand apart from the role of the accuser. I am the Savior. In times of doubt, hold fast to the unwavering truth of my insight and the steadfastness of my intentions. Even when the way ahead is shrouded in uncertainty, extending forgiveness can feel like the weightiest load you bear, particularly when the scars are still raw or the treachery appears beyond redemption. Keep in mind, forgiveness transcends mere excuses for injustice or the dismissal of suffering. It is about allowing a radiant force to illuminate the shadows of my pain. In the act of releasing, you do not lessen the significance of the past. Instead, you liberate yourself, soaring high above the bitterness that binds you to your history. Forgiveness embodies true bravery, and my essence empowers you to let go of burdens too heavy to bear. Entrust me with the justice you seek. I can bear it with utmost precision. As you present your troubles to me, I restore what has been shattered inside. Your liberation is my aspiration, not vengeance or the perpetual cycle of suffering. Allow me to heal your scars. Extend forgiveness as it has been granted to you, and witness the liberation that sweeps through your spirit like a serene tide. With success connections of power, these can all seize your loyalty if you are not watchful. I do not urge you to scorn your blessings, but to embrace them with open hands, acknowledging that everything you possess is, in the end, a gift from me. What you hold onto with excessive fervor can transform into a false deity, limiting your heart's ability to embrace greater abundance. Genuine security arises not from hoarding or dominance, but from my steadfast devotion to you. Let go of what you dread losing, and you will discover that what resides within me is untouchable. Allow appreciation to swell inside you, and satisfaction will thrive like a majestic tree rooted by flowing waters, blossoming in every season. Your value transcends material possessions and achievements. It is defined solely by my unwavering love for you. Have faith that in your moments of repose within my abundance, every desire, both known and hidden, discovers its resolution in me. At times, you may find yourself burdened by the unforgiving expectations you impose, haunted by the echoes of your shortcomings and imperfections. Listen closely. I hold no judgment against you. My correction is not meant to diminish your essence, but to elevate you to your true potential. In a realm where judgment reigns, I extend grace and beckon you toward a fresh start. My elegance envelops every stumble, and my compassion revitalizes you with the dawn of each new day. Step into the realm of my embrace, shedding the weight of your perceived shortcomings. When you stumble, I am swift to offer forgiveness, eager to remind you that you are cherished just as you are, not as you think you ought to be. Cast aside the burdensome shroud of self-judgment and embrace the effortless flow of moving in harmony with my spirit, which empowers you to evolve, transform, and mirror my essence with greater clarity. This path is not intended for solitary strides. Let my love guide you into a true community, where grace flows abundantly and vulnerability is embraced with open arms. Unity emerges when you relinquish your barriers and boldly embrace the journey of understanding yourself and others, free from fear. As I envelop you in your vulnerability, cultivate the ability to offer that same kindness to others in your presence. The distinctions that challenge or confuse you are calls to elevate your spirit through sincere dialogue, collective trials, and united reflection. I create within you a kinship that embodies my passion for the universe. Do not retreat from community due to past scars or letdowns. Instead, approach me with your pain. Allow me to perform the sacred healing that is uniquely mine to accomplish. And let me remind you that renewal is within reach and fresh connections are on the horizon. When the shadows of yesterday attempt to rise, luring you into the depths of regret or shame, embrace the light of this promise. I excel in reclaiming what appears irretrievably lost. No hair or dark moment exists that my brilliance cannot illuminate or my strength cannot revive. Observe how I have shaped the fractured souls of each era, creating magnificence from despair, transforming grief into delight. The narrative you are experiencing is continuously unfolding. Do not diminish the promise of renewal. Yield the shattered pieces to me and behold as I transform them into something magnificent. As you surrender your past to my grasp, your destiny overflows with potential and elegance. Even now, as I pull you closer into my essence, I am delicately peeling away the worn layers of fear and shame that have clung to you for far too long. I perceive each shield you have crafted to guard against suffering, dismissal, or disillusionment. All is revealed to my gaze. Absolutely no doubts or hidden desires. In moments of vulnerability and exposure, remember that you stand not in solitude. My affection envelops you, tenderly easing the rigid, igniting warmth in the frigid. I do not desire your flawlessness, merely your readiness to place a bit more faith in me than you did yesterday. With every courageous stride you make, even amidst your quakes, my joy knows no bounds. Your tiniest gestures of belief hold immense worth to me, for I recognize their genuine significance. In your vulnerabilities, my power shines forth. In yielding, you discover the liberation you desire. Grasp this concept fully. Your essence, not your actions, is what beckons me near. The universe whispers that to be embraced, you must claim your throne. With me, you are already selected and cherished beyond measure. Embracing this reality releases the hold of ancient falsehoods, allowing you to move with greater ease, liberation, and authenticity. Even in the face of opposition or misunderstanding, know that I stand as your unwavering protector and champion. There is no need for you to justify your existence or seek validation of your value. I command your reputation, your destiny, your tranquility. When others cast their judgments or turn away, allow your heart to find solace in my assurance that nothing can sever the bond of my love. Do not falter in resentment or shroud yourself in solitude. Instead, allow me to mend the areas where pain transcends mere expression. When doubts arise, may my words resonate with power. You are absolved. You are revered. You belong to me. The path I have laid out for you will traverse through depths and darkness. Yet each moment is a chance for you to embrace my essence. Precious heart, if these words touched your spirit, treasure them forever. Let your love and faith be seen. Respond by pressing like. I never squander a tear or a second of uncertainty. In void, I unleash abundance. In defeat, I emerge as your ultimate triumph. Entrust your narrative to my care. For I am the Creator who weaves salvation into every narrative. I comprehend every weariness that resides within your soul. When your pleas resonate in the stillness and responses do not arrive as anticipated, decide to maintain your faith that I am operating in unseen manners. Not every pause signifies rejection. At times, I am cultivating the essence of your being, ensuring that when the time of abundance arrives, your happiness will be fulfilled. Endurance may be challenging, but it leads to a profound connection with me. Allow me to guide you in the art of waiting with anticipation, rather than surrendering to despair. Shift your gaze from what is missing and behold the subtle wonders flourishing in your now. A soft whisper, the dawn breaking, the life force within you. These are indications that my benevolence still resides within you. Thankfulness will amplify your possessions and reveal marvels you once overlooked. As you express gratitude, anxiety diminishes and tranquility expands within your spirit. My invitation to you is not to flee from your reality, but to discover me at the very heart of it. No matter if you traverse the mundane or the tumultuous, triumph or hardship, I stand resolute and unwavering. I am your unwavering, reliable, and devoted presence when everything else changes. Embrace my presence in the simplest of times. Transform the mundane act of washing dishes or the frustration of waiting in traffic into a sacred moment, a time to recognize my presence beside you. Divinity is not confined to grand temples or boisterous praise, but resides in the serene submission of everyday existence. I shall accompany you on every step of your journey. Share with me your true feelings, your doubts, and your aspirations. Your doubts and fears do not affect me. I embrace them, for sincerity forges genuine connections. The more you give, the deeper I open my soul to you. I desire to take on your weights, the concealed battles you endure in the quiet moments, the monetary concerns, the strained connections, or the longing for purpose when existence seems dull. Place these in my hands, not as a final plea, but as a child presenting a cherished, albeit flawed, treasure to a nurturing guardian. Have faith that I will piece together what is breaking and revive what you believed was gone for eternity. My provision manifests in surprising forms, delivered by individuals, opportunities, or a profound peace that rises above the present situation. Stay vigilant. Do not underestimate the humble origins. Often what appears trivial conceals the potential for immense fortune. Allow me to mold your aspirations to harmonize with what is truly exceptional for you. At times, I refrain from granting your requests, for a profound and exquisite tapestry is being crafted within your very essence. While you seek swift answers, I am cultivating strength, empathy, kindness, and insight within you, attributes that demand patience. Embrace every day as a treasure, regardless of how it reveals itself. My elegance renews with each dawn, ample for every desire. When regret seeks to burden you, recall that I craft new narratives. Your past setbacks do not determine your worth. I embrace all, including your missteps, to bring you nearer to my essence and realize your distinct purpose. Let my essence fulfill your desire for unity. No accomplishment or material wealth can satisfy the void like I do. Grant me access to the serene realms where your deepest desires linger in silence. My joy remains unwavering, even amidst disappointment. My tranquility, even amidst chaos. When the world bombards you with chaos and expectations, take a moment to find solace in my embrace. Allow my words to soothe your anxieties and ground your spirit in reality. I revel in your existence, not for what you achieve, but for who you are, my cherished one. You embody hope, not a fleeting desire, but a steadfast assurance that I weave all things into harmony. Even when tempests rage, know that my vow remains steadfast. The elements bend to my will, and I am always near you. Raise your gaze from your burdens and allow me to reveal a vast expanse where opportunities blossom beyond your wildest dreams. I am crafting something extraordinary, forging paths where none exist. Yield your timelines, relinquish your desire to dictate outcomes, and have faith that my path is eternally for your benefit. Remain steadfast in love. Embrace forgiveness, even in the face of misunderstanding or hurt. Embrace the depths of your spirit to allow my kindness to radiate through your expressions and deeds, particularly towards those who appear most unworthy. In embracing love as I do, your essence is elevated, and your surroundings are reshaped. If you stumble or feel fatigued, do not retreat in disgrace. Come to me swiftly. My embrace is ever welcoming, and my joy in you is unwavering, untouched by the notion of flawlessness. Where you falter, my favor flourishes. Know this, I am nearer than your very next inhale. I honor every instant you focus on me, be it in vulnerability or power. You are not a challenge to conquer or a task to complete, but a marvel to admire. Allow my vision to shape your value. There are instances in your odyssey when the way may appear cloaked in darkness, when doubt infiltrates your determination and you question if you have lost your way. But heed the unwavering confidence that emanates from my heart to yours. Each stride you have made in faith, every quivering plea murmured in the stillness of your desire, I have embraced as treasured gifts. You traverse the intricate maze of fear and uncertainty not in solitude. I have traversed every segment of the path before you, imprinting my essence into the very soil that lies beneath your steps. My direction remains unwavering as the landscape transforms. Allow your essence to find solace in the knowledge that I am not just a passive bystander, but the very force that invigorates your bravery and the unwavering presence that upholds you in times of fatigue. Do not fear the mysteries that lie ahead, for what you deem concealed is revealed to me, and I take delight in your unwavering spirit. Lift your gaze from the burdens that weigh you down, and understand that I am perpetually shaping magnificence from each piece of your journey. The scars you bear, though they throb with remembrance, are not neglected. Every one stands as a realm where my transformative essence yearns to enter. Embrace my kindness as a soothing balm upon your weary soul, cleansing the burdens of the past and fostering the growth of dreams I have sown within you. A serene power is emerging from what you previously perceived as shattered fragments. The essence that emanates from me surges forth, even now revitalizing what despair sought to undermine. Allow this understanding to rest gently within your spirit, bringing you solace. I rise above your failures and stand unshaken by your adversities. My narrative in your existence is a tale of transformation, inscribed with a touch that remains eternally devoted to you. Wisdom awaits you, a guiding light for your path bestowed by my essence. It radiates not with the doubt of chance, but blazes unwaveringly with certainty and potential. Have faith in my guidance to illuminate the path when clarity is lost. When impatience and frustration surge, embrace them boldly in my presence. For I am unfazed by your mortal nature. Every emotion beckons you to draw nearer, revealing my strength in your moments of vulnerability and my compassion in your times of confusion. In the quiet moments of your efforts, listen closely as I beckon you to let go of the weight of independence and embrace the tranquility that transcends comprehension. At times, you might find yourself questioning whether you are overwhelming or insufficient, wondering if your endeavors truly meet the standard. Yet I softly remind you that my measurements are not dictated by the ever-changing norms of this realm, but by the profoundness of your faith in me. Your worth is not determined by each triumph or setback, but is defined by the passion I invested in your making. I gaze upon your existence with profound affection and steadfast joy. Within you lie wonders yet to be unveiled, precious gems I have sown to emerge in their destined time. Embrace the journey with unwavering faith, permitting me to manifest enduring results that will sustain and uplift others. Rest assured, all is preserved and valued. Even your missteps turn into opportunities for greatness in my grasp. When the clamor of existence seeks to overpower my softest utterance, recall that tranquility holds a divine essence. Carve out moments amidst the whirlwind of your days for our sacred connection. In these moments of serene submission, my insight flourishes abundantly. Allow tranquility to transform into a sacred space where my affection serves your innermost desires. Defy the illusion that your advancement is solely a result of your own efforts. Permit me to guide you in the art of relaxation, to celebrate in the abundance of grace instead of toiling beneath the unyielding pressures of flawlessness. By embracing this stance of trust, you acknowledge your reliance on me, harmonizing with my intentions in a manner that mere human endeavor could never accomplish. Never overlook the might that lies within humble starts, the seemingly trivial gestures of goodwill, the quiet words of support shared in the shadows, the unwavering loyalty displayed in solitude, all hold immense value in my eyes. They are seeds that I nurture and cultivate in ways that may not be instantly apparent to you. Embrace the truth that true influence is not solely found in the cheers of the crowd, but in the lasting resonance of time itself. What you do in love, no matter how simple, crafts destinies and men's hearts. Let appreciation flow not solely for the monumental triumphs, but for every chance to assist, to pardon, to aspire. By engaging in this, you become a vital part of my relentless quest for transformation across the globe. Connickens can evoke both elation and sorrow. When hearts are unveiled, the embrace of vulnerability invites the potential for misinterpretation, disillusionment, and even treachery. Yet, I urge you to stand boldly and not retreat behind barriers of self-preservation. Allow my love to be your sanctuary, empowering you to release grievances, pursue tranquility, and endure with kindness. When harmony appears unattainable, place your faith in my guidance. I am the divine force that heals, weaving together what was torn apart and transforming separation into a chance for profound grace. When you sense solitude, come closer to me and let my enduring presence heal the pain of isolation. Every prayer you express resonates with unwavering attention, whether it is a cry of urgency or a soft murmur. Your every detail is etched in my mind. When Terry responds, it is not apathy, but profound insight that restrains the surge. Have faith in the intensity of anticipation. I am operating in realms that surpass your understanding. At times, I take my time to cultivate within you an unwavering faith, one that learns to depend on my love no matter the results. Allow this time of anticipation to reveal that I am more than sufficient. Even in moments of uncertainty, when resources and answers seem distant, the resilience forged in these trials will eventually resonate as a melody of inspiration for those who follow. Always remember that your journey is guided not by what you see, but by the strength of your belief. This is not a reckless plunge, but a bold faith in the one who has already penned the concluding act of your tale. Your doubts find refuge in my presence, and your destiny is cradled in the grasp of those who forged both the temporal and the infinite. Do not let the dread of potential missteps hold you back. Instead, ground your heart in the unwavering truth of my promises. Precious one, I give you the treasure of my love. Place it tenderly in 3 longing hearts, and my peace will dwell richly there. I am unwavering, and everything I have declared for you shall manifest in its destined time. You have seen the formidable force that emerges when you synchronize your heart with my purpose instead of relying solely on your own might. Yet there are moments when uncertainty hangs in the air and inquiries dance within you, leading you to ponder whether I am genuinely aware of every nuance of your situation. In those serene instances when the path forward seems obscured, I urge you to embrace faith as one who firmly roots themselves to an unyielding foundation, impervious to the tempests around them. Even when your comprehension wanes, allow your spirit to remember the myriad ways I have uplifted you in the past. The soothing murmurs of solace, the thresholds crossed that remain unbreached by others, the tranquility that enveloped your anxieties in moments unforeseen. Your presence has always been my guiding light, and it shall remain so forever. My dedication remains steadfast, unaffected by your emotions or achievements. My love stands eternal, a sacred bond forged long before your first breath graced this world. Your flaws do not diminish my regard for you. Indeed, they transform into the ultimate realm where my strength shines brightest. At the moment you exhaust your limits, you uncover the dawn of my true potential. Do not underestimate the subtle advancements or the serene patience. What seems like a setback is frequently a time of honing and readiness. Like a seed hidden beneath the cold earth, I am cultivating within you the potential that will eventually emerge as unmistakable abundance. And everything is utilized in my creation. The moments you've pondered whether your supplications held weight, if your steadfastness was acknowledged, all is within my gaze. Every act of belief, each yielding in the darkness, transforms into a testament that can uplift others and exalt my name. The triumphs I am forging within you shall serve as a sanctuary for those who follow in your footsteps. Reminders that I am a divine being who understands and reacts with compassion. Keep in mind my methods transcend all. The paths you perceive as diversions are frequently the true journeys that guide you toward healing, renewal, and bliss. None of your struggles are designed to shatter you. Instead, they are intended to mold you for a profound connection with me and to cultivate a greater empathy for the world that surrounds you. When disappointment looms and your heart feels heavy, offer those fragments to me. Permit me to embrace your sorrow, to whisper compassion over your scars, and to restore your faith, not with temporary solace, but with the promise of my unwavering support. Even in moments when you feel unseen, know that I recognize your presence. The world swiftly assesses value through accomplishments and looks. But with me, your worth is inherent. No darkness can obscure your presence from my gaze. And there is no disguise you could don that would shield you from my sight. Embrace the reality that I take joy in your essence while gently steering you toward your path of development. Being true in my presence is the most secure sanctuary you could ever find. Unleash your inquiries. Reveal your challenges. Rejoice, mourn, and envision alongside me. I did not bring you into existence to journey solo or to seek flawlessness in solitude. Offer your weights to my brilliance and welcome me into the realms you have shielded or dreaded. There you will discover not judgment, but liberation, the bliss of being recognized and cherished infinitely. Every moment and every mistake holds the potential for redemption. Some may have attempted to define you, underestimated your value, or passed judgment on your actions or inactions. Allow their opinions to scatter away, insignificant and light, beneath your stride. My decree upon you is renewal. Even when the world dismisses you, I embrace you. My transformative essence turns scars into symbols of elegance, not disgrace. Your past does not need to be erased. Allow me to craft it into a narrative of victory that showcases my greatness. Those concealed regrets and unspoken failures, when relinquished, transform into gateways to my grace. Grant yourself the grace I generously bestow. Allow it to break the bonds that have weighed you down for far too long. Let go of the restless need to validate your worth. Find peace in the certainty that through Christ, you are complete. You inquire about the future, and I promise you it is filled with promise. My intentions for you are unwavering, unaffected by the whims of fate. They are anchored in a love that transcends your suffering. When the path ahead appears shrouded, know that I lead the way and stand by your side. Every place you tread is known to me. Embrace the strength found in the knowledge that you are guided by one who commands the future, a being that remains ever vigilant and eternally remembers. Raise your gaze and allow optimism to flourish. Even if the signs remain hidden, my commitments stand unwavering in their certainty. Instead, they radiate their brilliance most fiercely in the shadows. Your journey is not one of solitude. Each stride you make in belief brings you nearer to the realization of the promises I have declared for your existence. Embrace yourself with kindness throughout the journey. Let my calmness dictate the tempo of your life, free from the burdens that surround you. In the stillness, I am nurturing within you insight, understanding, and kindness, attributes that elevate beyond mere titles and accolades. Embrace each day with a yearning for my presence that surpasses temporary solace or familiar solutions. Let your prayers transcend mere requests. Allow them to embody the eternal dialogue of a cherished offspring who has unwavering faith in their father's heart. When you feel fatigued, find solace in my presence. In moments of doubt, embrace my soothing direction. When you celebrate, revel in the joy of the one who takes delight in you. I have chosen you and am devoted to ensuring that every noble endeavor I have initiated within you reaches its glorious conclusion. As you progress, you might find yourself becoming more attuned to the resonance of my voice. At times a subtle push, at others a soft murmur, an elegant draw toward empathy, bravery, or innovation. Do not overlook those sacred invitations, no matter how insignificant they may appear. Mastery in the smallest details paves the path to monumental achievements. Every moment you embrace truth instead of facade, compassion instead of resentment, and awareness instead of diversion, you contribute to my ever-evolving mission in the universe. You transform into a beacon, illuminating the path for those who seek solace in the shadows. Your existence holds a significance beyond your current understanding. The seemingly trivial moments are within my grasp, the strokes of a grand creation revealing themselves. Stay vigilant, for I am perpetually crafting the extraordinary, calling upon you to observe, to hear, and to unite with me in bestowing grace upon those in your midst. The path ahead is fraught with trials, but keep in mind, I have already triumphed. My triumph ensures your destiny, not as a way to evade hardship, but as a promise of significance and ultimate success in every phase. My power is for the present moment. This moment is graced by my presence, and my joy is bestowed upon you as an unwavering force, transcending all circumstances. Advance boldly, unafraid, for you are enveloped, supported, and profoundly cherished in ways that transcend understanding. There exists a time to just inhale deeply, not because everything is effortless or because the weight has vanished, but because believing in me ensures you are never solitary in the struggle between reality and your deepest desires. Wisdom flourishes in this space, molded by your knowledge and emotions, yet profoundly influenced by your pursuit of my essence amidst the unknown. The realm rejoices in swift responses and immediate gains, yet I guide you into profound depths where understanding is sharpened, where resilience is forged, not in the absence of trials, but in the unwavering rhythm of my loyalty. I implore you to shed the protective layers of achievement and independence, exposing the delicate areas of your soul that yearn for solace and purpose. What you offer, I transform into something extraordinary. The aspiration set aside, the supplications unheard, the uncertainty that shrouds your journey, all are within my grasp. Each breath, each unspoken wish resonates profoundly. My devotion to you is profound, meticulous, and enduring in ways that defy understanding. You remain firmly within the realm of my focus. I collect the shattered pieces of my existence, intricately crafting them into a magnificent tapestry that showcases my strength and allure. At times, you may believe that your chaos renders you unworthy, that I seek only pristine gifts and impeccable devotion. But gaze upon the tales I have eternally shared. Salvation rises from the most unexpected corners. Hope flourishes amidst the harshest terrain. Should you arrive with nothing but flawlessness, you would overlook the awe of compassion within the bounty of kindness. Embrace your vulnerability. This is the sacred ground where my power resides. When weariness encroaches, do not be taken aback. The journey of change is destined to be challenging and fraught with resistance. The resistance you feel, both inside and outside, reveals that you are approaching the essential boundaries of your true purpose. You are called to endure, not merely through sheer determination, but by remaining steadfast in my presence. Rest transcends mere pause. It is a divine cadence that reminds you of your inherent worth beyond what you achieve. Approach and find your peace, not so you can rush back to your ambitions, but so you can recall that my love remains steadfast, unaffected by your successes. In the stillness of yielding, your essence is revealed. I created you with affection, and now and forever, I cherish you as my dear one. When shame seeks to define you, allow my truth to respond with power. You are absolved. You are revered. You hold immense importance. Your value transcends any earthly measure. Allow your quest for approval to fade away, supplanted by a serene assurance that arises solely from your steadfastness in me. At times, the journey of growth appears shrouded in mystery, as though the seeds sown in belief have produced no tangible triumphs to honor. I perceive the life that is taking root below the surface. I nurture your loyalty even in times of seeming desolation. Cling to the promise that never falters, for I turn unseen foundations into plentiful harvests when the moment is right. Embrace yourself with kindness on those days when advancement feels sluggish and optimism appears far away. I am not perturbed by your desire for validation or your yearning for acknowledgement. I revel in the journey, accompanying you through every unpredictable stride. As the vine dresser meticulously attends to each branch, I cultivate your heart, crafting the future with a devotion that is distinctly yours. Allow your prayers to flow with sincerity and rawness. I am close to your pain and deeply affected by your worries, even when words escape you. Emotions flow through me like a sacred hymn. Present your struggles to me without hesitation, even in moments when you doubt the strength of your belief. Confidence is rooted not in your emotions but in my steadfast essence. I stand unwavering amidst the fiercest tempests and the softest uncertainties. Raise your inquiries and embrace the mysteries that lie ahead. I stand beside you in the enigma, in the realm of the unknown, guiding you to have faith when clarity eludes us. There are portals I unlock that remain unsealed by any hand, and others I seal for your safety and the happiness that lies ahead. When disappointment looms, let it not harden your heart, for my refusals can often be my greatest offerings. I do not forsake you in my restraint. I am readying you for a joy beyond your wildest dreams. Let go of the reins on that which lies beyond your dominion. Existing with generosity and grace in my presence. In that surrender, a formidable courage will emerge. Your narrative remains secure. I am fully engaged, here in the moment, unhurried, and completely dedicated to my craft in and through you. Embrace every facet of your being, the appreciation and the pain, the belief and the uncertainty, the happiness and the sadness. My table is prepared for the entirety of your being, not the version you may present to others. Behold the enigma of affection. Everything has purpose, every moment is remembered, and nothing is out of reach for my salvation. Even the scars you bear transform into symbols of rebirth, echoes of victories achieved and blessings bestowed. Your shortcomings are not burdens in my realm, but opportunities for my greatness to illuminate without restraint. Ponder the essence of endurance and its creation, not in a single moment, but by the daily choice to come back to my essence. To have faith once more that I am destined for you. To have faith that your hard work and passion are always recognized. Behold the joy I find in your presence, not as a remote figure pleased solely by perfect adherence, but as a parent who delights in his offspring, a guardian who recognizes each one individually, a companion who remains nearer than you ever realize. Let go of your apprehensions about lacking or being left behind. I am above deadlines and unfazed by your flaws. Every day bestowed upon you is a fresh opportunity to approach, to gather what is essential for that moment, and to radiate my affection to everyone you meet. Even in your darkest moments, you remain worthy of grace. Each dawn brings fresh grace, and my unwavering loyalty endures beyond all trials. As you continue to advance, even when each step feels minor, or the path appears infinite, hold on to the truth that hope transcends mere desire. It is the unwavering assurance that comes from being firmly rooted within myself. Hope empowers you to persevere, to love deeply, to dream anew, and to marvel at the transformation of the mundane into the sacred. Maintain a heart that is surrendered, hands that are welcoming, and a spirit that is open to all possibilities. I am immersed in my craft, channeling my essence to create beauty from every piece, forging a fate that showcases my strength and empathy. You have journeyed alongside me through these words, allowing their resonance to infuse your spirit. Even now, I am nearer than your heartbeat, my essence, the steadfast foundation beneath your feet. There exists no chasm between us that love has not already conquered. In times of doubt or when shadows of remorse linger, remember that my forgiveness is not a mere exchange but an endless stream, perpetually flowing, renewing you with each dawn. What burdens you have borne in silence, surrender them to me, for I have borne the cost of your liberation, and I take joy in adorning you with the robes of promise. This odyssey we embark upon is eternal. You crave a profound purpose, an essence that transcends the fleeting moments of time, and I have instilled the essence of forever within you for a grand design. I yearn for you to perceive your true essence, not through the critical eyes of the world or the shadows of your own insecurities, but through the vision of one who has crafted you for extraordinary brilliance. I fashioned you for greatness, not just to endure or persist. I summoned you to embrace a life of vitality, grounded and sustained by an unwavering love that remains untouchable. Every fracture, every scar, I observe and embrace with tenderness. The raw places of your story are not a challenge to me, but gateways for my healing touch. When the chill of dread looms large, know that it cannot overshadow the brilliance that resides within you. In the dark hours when anxiety steals your rest, know that I stand guard, unwavering and ever present, never turning away in frustration. Your actions are entirely predictable to me. I perceive your thoughts even before they escape your lips. I hold dear each tear you've released, and I measure not your shortcomings, but every instant you gaze upon me, yearning for something greater. The melody of your laughter, the curve of your smile, the aspirations you keep hidden from the world. I revel in each and every one of them. Stride with confidence. Emergence from the shadows. In my embrace, authenticity reigns supreme. Face me with all your being. You need not alter a single thing about yourself before you arrive. Arrive in your true form, whether heavy with weariness or buoyed by hope, whether light or laden with the weight of your struggles. My affection is not a prize to be won, but a boundless source that flows freely from the essence of my being. Allow my gentle touch to silence your harshest judgments. Allow the radiance of my essence to shatter the falsehoods that have murmured you are excessive or insufficient. With me you are cherished just as you are. Every day spent with me is a chance to embrace the extraordinary gift of renewal. Allow the world's cutting remarks, its frantic pace, and its empty expectations to fade as you find solace in the certainty that you are mine. When storms arise, embrace them not as retributions or indications of neglect. Even the wind and the waves yield to my command. In the stillness, amidst the wild, through the chaos and the calm, nothing stands between you and my love. The scars you envision shape you, yet they transform into the very channels through which my brilliance flows. The realm reveres power and achievement. Yet I hold dear the essence of modesty and have faith in a spirit that continually finds its way back to me, even when the path ahead is shrouded in mystery. My vow to you is not a pledge of comfort, but the unwavering support of my presence by your side. Through the valleys, I bear you aloft. Upon the peaks, I revel in your presence. Should you grant me permission, I shall transform your imperfections into a radiant display of my benevolence, bringing solace to others, just as I have brought solace to you. Embrace the courage to love fiercely, to offer forgiveness, and to pursue your dreams with unwavering boldness. I rise above your circumstances and weaknesses, My strength is realized not through your efforts, but through your yielding. Embrace the uncontrollable and witness the divine transformation of despair into hope. Your value, accomplishments, and productivity are beyond any measure I could impose. I celebrate your unwavering belief, your determination, your yearning to understand me. In times of distress, call upon me. When you experience joy, let me bask in your happiness. Allow your existence to transform into a conversation with my soul, sincere, open, and vibrant. You are always accompanied, for my vows are unyielding and my devotion to you unshakable. I shall guide you towards unparalleled liberation, molding your aspirations until they resonate with the wealth I possess for you. Reveal yourself to me as a blossom seeks the light of day. Bold and filled with anticipation, I have selected you for this very moment, established you within your family, your community, your generation as a vibrant symbol of hope. Allow your narrative to shine brightly, not for its flawlessness or absence of struggle, but for the intricate fabric that I am transforming, thread by thread. Raise your gaze from the ground to the distant expanse. A new era of limitless potential is on the horizon. Remain steadfast in the little things, believing that with me, nothing is in vain, and every gesture of love carries everlasting importance. Honor every step forward, no matter how gradual. Bestow kindness upon yourself as I do endlessly. Heed my wisdom woven into the fabric of your daily existence. Every meeting, every choice, every soft plea can transform into hallowed space if you welcome me within it. I exist not only in the monumental occasions but also in the subtle nuances of joy, the meals crafted with care, the silent gestures of kindness, and the moments where faith triumphs over doubt. My essence is with you, providing subtle guidance and divine encouragement. Master the art of discerning my voice amidst the chaos, and you shall uncover a tranquility that grounds you, even in the face of uncertainty. Beloved, you stand in the perfect place at this precise moment to embrace this message meant for your soul. What you are reading is a profound truth, not merely a chance occurrence or a transient note. It reveals the true magnitude of your essence, the yearning that resides profoundly within you for an authentic experience of love, an unwavering love that endures, persists, and remains steadfast. A revelation is in the air, a treasure waiting to be unearthed, a voice piercing through the chaos and clamor of your existence, summoning you with a personal touch. And while you may ponder what sets this day apart, know that the invitation presented to you is not a mere repetition or a set pattern, but a vibrant, personal dialogue between me, your divine presence, and you, my cherished soul. To withdraw would be to forfeit the profound restoration your soul yearns for, the revival you have longed for in quietude, through sorrow, and during sleepless nights. What you are about to encounter transcends all forms of motivation. My essence extends to you directly, connecting with the profound parts that often go unnoticed by others. Hear my words as they flow softly to you in this moment. I stand before you to affirm that forgiveness exists, that liberation can be attained, that power and joy are bestowed upon those who abandon routes that lead to desolation and embrace my extraordinary grace. But on this day, I seek more than just a fleeting phrase or a customary gesture from your mouth. I yearn for you to understand me profoundly, not merely at a glance, but through the depths of fear, regret, and the essence of your heart. You may bear marks from your history, errors born of youthful bewilderment, setbacks that resonate through the chapters of your existence. I come not to cast blame upon you for these matters. I have arrived with a singular mission: to bestow my favor upon you, to affirm that the strength of my offering is sufficient to encompass all, that no opinion or judgment can ever distance you from my compassion. When you approach me, leaving behind the darkness and seeking harmony. I welcome you, extend my boundless forgiveness, and vow to accompany you from this moment onward. I shall elevate you in your moments of vulnerability, and should you stumble once more, I shall rise as your champion, guarding you against all foes. My affection for you knows no bounds, surpassing your history, your anxieties, or your situation. Embrace this offering. I request nothing more than your unwavering and genuine trust. You are destined for more than eternal sorrow. You are destined to rise above the chains of emotional despair and to stand tall against those who dare to remind you of your past. My forgiveness transcends the comprehension of this realm. No, my heart is unveiled to those who pursue me, who yearn to understand me and accept with reverent wonder my grace and forgiveness. At this precise instant, you have the power to embrace this love, and you will discover your heart enveloped in celestial benevolence. Your mornings are illuminated by my delight, your windows aglow with my essence. When you bask in the sunlight, let it be my warmth, an embrace that dispels the darkness. Cast aside the weights of sorrow, disheartenment, and hopelessness. The urges to surrender, the desire to relent, the weight that bears down in the bleakest moments, all of these will eventually release their grip on you. My brilliance will illuminate your existence, and my guidance will steer you toward a fresh journey filled with assurance, belief, and joy. I am bestowing enlightenment upon your essence at this moment. I am revealing the dangers that were once obscured and unleashing pathways to possibilities that appeared closed off. Each night, I breathe enchanting visions into your soul. Each dawn, the melody of the birds serves as my divine salutation. Embrace my love once more in this moment, for such is the destiny of those who have the courage to trust. Behold with unwavering vision the boundless affection I now bestow upon you. You stand not on the periphery, but are summoned directly to my exalted seat of power. At any moment, you may address me. Your words and emotions hold no power to astonish me. I am intimately familiar with every facet of your essence, every thought, every ache, each desire that smolders within you. Approach me. I shall always embrace you, not due to frailty, not because of your shortcomings. Unlike any fictional deity, quick to wrath over every misstep or casting shadows from afar, I remain calm and do not anticipate your downfall. Such notions are mere phantoms conjured by fear, devoid of reality. I arrived. I existed. I offered myself upon a cross, trembling the cosmos with my devotion, and my return left every domain in awe. Now I want you to embrace the vibrant energy and the significance of these words. My essence poured out for you. My life reborn is the bedrock of everlasting salvation. More powerful than the end. More powerful than any force that seeks to bring you down. I shall not cast aside all that I have accomplished for you merely due to your misstep. Flaws, unworthy musings, and missteps. Your narrative is far from over. You possess freedom. You are purified. You have been granted forgiveness through my grace. Do not cast blame upon yourself. Do not linger in judgment or maintain a rightful separation from my presence. This is the essence of existence. I reside within your soul. And if you stumble, indeed, it will sting. You will perceive the imbalance. Restlessness will haunt your nights until you recognize it and seek my forgiveness. Your wishes are being elevated to new heights. What once captivated you now fails to fulfill, and a fresh yearning for purity and integrity has emerged within you. You belong to me alone. If you wander, your spirit will yearn for my presence, and that is my offering to you. Thus, I urge you to embody strength and bravery. Embrace a life of honor and integrity, not out of a need for flawlessness, but from a desire for all that is truly good for you. My forgiveness is the foundation upon which your redemption stands. No mortal being possesses the authority to cast a shadow upon your existence. Ignore the whispers of those who claim I am filled with rage and have cast a curse upon you. These are mere fabrications. Enter my realm, cast aside doubt, and embrace liberation. I adore you, completely comprehend you. And if you still doubt, I shall unveil my true self. I will express my affection in countless forms until you are utterly certain of its authenticity. It stands invincible. Prepare for my rival. Behold my mastery in action. This is a destined meeting, and your heart is aware of it. Your challenges, your complex musings have all been yearning for my guidance, yearning for my presence to envelop your thoughts and spirit. You seek completeness. You desire to be filled with uncontainable happiness. You envision liberation from the relentless strikes of torment and dread. Despair may linger, yet you shall remain closed. Concern seeks to dwell on the hurt, yet you shall not heed its call. Fear may arise from uncertainty, yet you shall remain unyielding. Your heart is now a fortress, impervious to discouragement and the torment of deceitful whispers. You have devoted your very essence, your spirit to me. Permit me to take complete command over you at this moment. Even as tempests roar and anxieties whirl, I have bestowed upon you a tranquility that transcends all comprehension. Your belief is your foundation. Your unwavering strength is the foundation upon which I have constructed my trust in you. Your faith in my promises ensures that defeat shall find no refuge in your path. I am empowering you. Embrace the truth with unwavering conviction. You stand triumphant, a testament to the offering I have bestowed upon you. I command you to utter it, to inscribe it, to declare it with authority. You are cherished beyond measure, and nothing in this realm will compel you to retreat into the shadows. My love is unwavering, steadfast, and ever-present. Even in the face of your missteps, my unwavering presence liberated you from your chains, revitalized your mission, and sustained your aspirations. When you summon me from the abyss of anguish or the desolation of solitude, my answer remains unwavering. Embrace with warmth, a spirit of generosity, and assistance always prepared. As you kneel before me, I gaze upon you with profound compassion and bestow my blessings upon you. Even in the darkest, most sorrowful realms, my presence shines as an unyielding beacon. Do you recall the moment before your first breath, before you were rooted in this realm? I recognize you. I orchestrated the precise instant for your entrance. Nothing, not even what perplexes you in this moment, occurs beyond my benevolent dominion. At times, the tapestry I am crafting in your life may be challenging to embrace or appreciate. I grasp that completely. But I assure you, one day you will reflect and recognize that it was for your benefit, shaping you, elevating you. For I possess gifts beyond your wildest requests and aspirations. My mission is to elevate you, to propel you to new heights in belief and submission beyond anything you've experienced before. In your grasp, I yearn to offer my own luminous blade, that through the declarations you utter in belief, wonders shall envelop you. Do not diminish your worthiness of the dreams I wish to manifest in your narrative. Release those outdated notions and let them drift into the past. Envision yourself in the way I perceive you. Bold, selected, powerful, and fated for triumph. This is the manifestation of my passion flourishing within you, the outcome of your readiness to embrace with open hands and a welcoming heart. I have not crafted you for failure, but for victory following challenges, and for grace emerging from hardship. with unwavering belief, stride ahead, and trust all your worries and doubts to me. Cast aside the weights that torment your rest and aspirations. Yield the doubts that undermine your faith in my devotion. There is no need for you to wander aimlessly in the shadows of worry or be swept away by the chaotic gusts of uncertainty. Behold my countenance, heed my words, and willingly embrace the comfort I offer. Whom will you place your faith in? The cries of disgrace and defeat, or the gentle whisper of my beloved? Every time you place your trust in me, I unveil the celestial gates. You are my creation. Radiance will envelop your moments, for my essence is eternally by your side. Forever remains at your side. What you feel in your heart at this moment is destined. I perceive the weight that the trials of existence have imposed upon you, the scars that linger on. Yet here I stand, imploring you to embrace my guardianship, to find refuge beneath the vast expanse of my vigilance. And here, with unwavering focus, I seek to embed the truth profoundly within you. Your pain does not stem from celestial wrath or vengeance. I remain steadfast by your side. I adore you with a boundless and invincible affection. Elevate yourself. Though fatigue may weigh upon you, my presence remains steadfast by your side. Even if your heart feels heavy, stride forward with unwavering belief. Every step, no matter how minor, will lead to restoration, power, and completeness. Transformation is already unfolding in your existence. As you absorb these words and open your heart to belief once more, know that tomorrow holds the promise of change, for you are never solitary in this journey. You are cherished beyond measure, and your narrative continues to evolve beneath the influence of my flawless precision. Place your trust in my unwavering strength. I am crafting the path, meticulously orchestrating every element so that when the moment arrives, you will grasp fortunes that you once deemed unattainable. Even now, I bestow upon you tranquility for today and fortitude for the days to come. Embrace these offerings. Do not hastily forge ahead, driven by fleeting feelings, or make choices under duress. Present your significant decisions to me. Allow me to shield your destiny from chaos and complications. Step away from impulsive vows, deceptive bonds, or the murmurs of misguided advisors. Protect what I am crafting with serene faith, for the actions I will take are solely ours to share. There are those in your midst who fail to grasp the truth and may attempt to dissuade you with harsh echoes of bygone missteps. In times gone by, you might have crafted aspirations on unstable ground, only to witness them swept away by adversity, scarcity, or discord. The past is behind us now. Your heart is undergoing a magnificent transformation at this very moment. You are reliant on my strength, and I proclaim that you shall thrive in all that lies ahead of you. For I shall bestow upon you my favor and illuminate the path, even in the absence of a visible route. Doors shall open wide, and the answers you seek will manifest. I shall ascend to the very souls of friends, family, and even those in power to bestow upon you grace and favor. Fear not the actions of others when you stride truthfully by my side. No one shall surpass you or your domain while I stand as your protector. Stand proud, for my presence accompanies you daily until every vow is realized. Have faith that as you release your prayers, I perceive each soft whisper and every urgent call. Your voice, whether gentle or filled with urgency, holds immense value to me, eternally cherished, never overlooked. Your submission and trust are a scent that envelops me, more precious than any offering you could present. Allow each worried thought to drift away like autumn leaves, for I am vigilant and devoted to guiding you through each moment and every nuance, supporting you with unwavering strength. With my essence, I have bestowed upon you the unwavering belief that all things are within my grasp. Allow that confidence to mold your thoughts. Allow it to manifest as the reality you declare, the emblem that reigns over your existence. Even as you grapple with uncertainty and the past re-emerges, remember you possess my strength, my brilliance, and through you, my affection is vividly alive in the world. Every gesture of compassion, every loving word uttered, every decision to heal rather than harm is nothing short of extraordinary. My wonder revealing itself through your devoted spirit. This is your legacy. This is the essence of bearing my name. In the stillness of each dawn, in every hidden instant, my vow remains unyielding. You possess entry to an extraordinary realm, hidden yet tangible, where you are cherished, protected, directed, and revitalized by my essence. Regardless of the brilliance of the sun or the weight of the clouds, your path is never solitary. Our souls are eternally intertwined. Indeed, you exist in a realm filled with trials, obstacles, and resistance, yet nothing can conquer you if you stay rooted in my essence and my teachings. You possess a courage that surpasses your awareness, and a strength that exceeds your wildest dreams. And I am empowering you now to hold your position, to advance with unshakable conviction. I have witnessed every stride you have made through trials and sorrow, each drop of sorrow and silent pain. Though few recognized my presence, I stood steadfast, nurturing your hope and tending to the seeds of faith that prevented your surrender. Your unwavering loyalty shone brightly, even in moments when recognition seemed distant. I approach with an abundance of blessings and renewed joy. Ready your spirit. New realms are unfolding. With every blessing, there emerges a profound invitation to embrace humility and a soft reminder to guard against pride or arrogance in the face of plenty. Understand that your ultimate power lies in your reliance on me, rather than in your own strength or understanding. Ascend, noble spirit, for you are on the brink of embracing favor, joy, and renewal, not solely for your own sake, but to become a vessel of hope and abundance for those in your presence. Stand firm and face it head-on. Even when anguish weighs upon your spirit or situations challenge your resolve, cast those worries at my feet. Allow me to calm your quaking soul. Approach, and let your weary head find solace upon my shoulder for a fleeting moment. In the serene stillness of my essence, I shall revitalize you with solace, power, and a renewed perspective on the journey that lies before you. Though you may rise burdened or parched within, in my presence, you find sustenance. You have been liberated. When you find yourself entangled in tension or burdened by confusion, take a moment to pause and let go. I desire nothing less than for you to ascend with inspiration, brimming with tranquility, emboldened for all that lies ahead. Let go of all negativity, all memories that bind you to fear or anger. If you oppose me, clinging to resentment or worry, you allow grief to persist without cause. As you release each weight, whether it be concerns about money, health, or relationships, my tranquility will envelop you, protecting your heart and mind. I understand the struggles you encounter within your family, the sorrow that arises when those dear to you choose a different journey. But do not allow these sorrows to invade your spirit like a tempest and establish themselves. Instead, declare belief over every situation. My divine presence is by my side. I shall remain unyielding. I shall embrace whatever the future holds without trepidation. There are powerful beings encircling you, poised to act at my beckoning, their blades unsheathed in your honor. Your unwavering belief brings forth triumph. Embrace the power of my assistance. Embrace the power of belief each day. I possess gifts beyond your wildest dreams. Yet, Certain gifts can only be bestowed when you cast aside all uncertainty and boldly embrace unwavering belief. Allow me to elevate you to a realm where faith is effortless and your reliance on me is absolute. Your history is absolved, your destiny assured, and your aspirations purified by my benevolence. Now is the moment for divine favor, for unity, for restoration within your dwelling and your spirit. Hear me as I breathe life into the most profound depths. The solution is quite simple for me. You have entrusted me with your heart, and I have imbued you with the certainty that no challenge is beyond my reach. Proclaim it with unwavering assurance. Nothing is beyond the reach of the divine. My declaration is vibrant, and once it is uttered over your existence, it shall never return void. Even if transformation appears gradual, keep in mind that you are my creation, and through you, I shall manifest extraordinary signs and wonders as you place your trust and follow my guidance. When you express compassion, radiate affection, master your fury, and embrace pardon, extraordinary transformations unfold. Listen closely. Whenever you delve into my word, whenever you seek my presence, understand that you have direct access, not due to your worthiness, but because of my unwavering promise. There will be tempests, challenges, and fierce confrontations. This is the essence of existence. Yet within you lies the essence of a true champion. Confront whatever rises with unwavering assurance. I am empowering you and battling for your cause. You have traversed vast wastelands, faced the blazing sun, and marked the ground with traces of your trials. When the world turned its back, you forged ahead with unwavering strength. When solitude enveloped you, you still sought my touch. Your unwavering grip on hope, no matter how fragile, has brought you to this moment. Due to your unwavering commitment in the face of challenges, get ready to step into abundant blessings that await you. I proclaim a surge of blessings and fresh starts. Let modesty forever anchor your spirit, for it is in your dependence on me that you find your greatest strength. You shall traverse the waters, guide with profound insight, and handle prosperity with an open heart. Bravery awakens within you. No obstacle will cause you to falter. Your path is destined to progress, never retreat. You are my champion, armored for triumph, draped in strength. Can you perceive the uniqueness that defines you? I have distinguished you not merely for your own renewal, but so that you may guide countless others still lost in darkness. Only you possess the strength to traverse the journey I have destined for you. Only you possess the unique power to achieve the destined purpose for which I have selected you. And now, embrace tranquility. Release every worry. Allow yourself to bask in the comfort of my being. Believe in me. Pause and release your weighty troubles before me. I am the one who adores you beyond expression, a sanctuary whenever your heart feels pain. Even as the world turns and calls upon us, carve out a moment solely for us, a divine engagement where your spirit can quench its thirst and be revitalized. Remember, it is neither the cheers of the masses nor the validation of others that shapes your essence. It is my voice, my acceptance, my steadfast joy in you that binds your heart. Each morning as you welcome me into your day, I bestow upon you divine nourishment, celestial insight, and fortitude for the journey ahead. Many will cross your path, lost in their own gloom, their steps heavy and expressions shrouded in sadness. But you, my child, shall stride with serene joy, an ease that baffles those ensnared in despair. The world shall take heed, and you will guide them to me, the wellspring of everlasting joy and tranquility. Embrace the times when our words flow in hushed whispers, just between us. In that moment, I shatter every bond, bestow upon you joy, and adorn you with fresh attire of intention. As you navigate the intricate pathways of existence, reach out to me in daily devotion, your arena of growth, your testament to strength. Even when those around you appear to stumble, my love will uphold you. Embrace the essence of my spirit daily. Allow me to be the inaugural voice that reaches you in stillness. I am eternally on time, never missing a moment, always prepared to bestow upon you hope, wisdom, and tranquility. Embrace this vow with unwavering conviction. Ascend and forge ahead. Allow the universe to witness the brilliance of my creation in your existence. Do not accept anything short of the complete abundance I have designed for you. When you are granted the gifts you have sought, come back to me with gratitude, bring your allegiance, and renew your heart's offering. I seal this pact not with mere ink, but with my very essence, a vow of unwavering devotion and everlasting assurance. Embrace it now within your core and trust with every fiber of your essence. From the instant you opened your eyes this morning, I was there, observing every breath you inhaled and attuned to the gentle rhythms of your heart. Can you feel it? Deep within you, there exists an insatiable desire for something greater, a longing that speaks of your destiny beyond mere anxiety, strife, or surrender. Legends of my unwavering loyalty, extraordinary feats, and the revival of spirits may have reached your ears. But today, I urge you to understand that those marvels did not fade with the dawn of yesterday. The very hands that carve the peaks cradle you softly in this moment. Too frequently, you think that others are more worthy of my attention. Your imperfections render you unworthy of closeness with me. Yet I assure you, nothing can distance you from my unwavering attention or my relentless quest for your soul. Close your eyes for a moment and envision me by your side, embracing the stillness and attuning to the thoughts you dare not speak. In these quiet moments, when you believe you are unseen, my focus sharpens the most. I possess an intimate understanding of every aspect of your existence, your dreams cherished deeply, the anxieties you conceal, the letdowns that occasionally weigh down upon you with great intensity. In the grand expanse of existence, you may feel overlooked or insignificant, yet I recognize your presence. Every strand upon your crown is familiar to me. Each idea you grasp before it even leaves your lips. Allow this truth to resonate within your very essence. You are seen, guided with purpose, and accompanied through the trials of uncertainty and loss. Each tear, each smile, each sigh have been observed and cherished by me. Perhaps you have sought to win my affection, gauging your value through the prayers uttered, the tasks accomplished, where the sacrifices rendered. My love for you is not a prize to be won, but a legacy that stands eternal. When you falter, when you fall, do not look away from me in disgrace. I am the one approaching to elevate you, to remind you that your narrative is not shaped by errors, but by the flow of grace that envelops you always. I did not summon you to achieve flawlessness. I reached out to you to embrace my affection, to believe in the vision I hold for you that remains unseen by others and perhaps even yourself at this moment. An invitation stands before you, beckoning you to release the weight you cannot bear and relinquish the illusions that separate you from my heart. I see the allure of concealing your true self, crafting a facade that the world might find pleasing and secure. Yet, the facade you present fails to captivate me, and I do not shy away from your weaknesses. I sought truth, transparency, and the bravery to allow me into those delicate realms you protect with such vigilance. Present to me your disillusionments, your sorrows, your hidden battles. Nothing you disclose could astonish or deter me, for I have witnessed everything and have chosen to love you with boundless fervor. Let us stride forth in these moments as allies, architect and masterpiece. For every path you take, I stride alongside you, perfectly attuned to your rhythm. Reflect on those moments when solitude enveloped you, and you believed your pleas drifted unanswered into a vast, silent expanse. Even then, I was crafting in the quiet, molding circumstances, conducting details with a clarity that only the passage of time reveals. Do you recall the instances of surprising solace? The power you discovered when you believed you were utterly depleted. The tranquility enveloped you as softly as a delicate shower. Those were my offerings to you. Echoes of your worth resonate, a presence cherished and never abandoned. If your spirit is burdened by remorse or fatigue, approach me in your true form. I do not require you to transform yourself before you come to me. The path to true transformation starts not with the pursuit of self-betterment, but with the act of yielding. Have faith that I possess the power to heal wounds that words cannot touch and restore what seems irreparable. Your acknowledgement of need brings me joy, not from a desire to revel in your vulnerability, but because such humility allows you to embrace the entirety of my power. There exists an exquisite grace in surrendering my independence, allowing my love to serve as your steadfast anchor and sanctuary. You not allow the whispers of doubt, anxiety, or inadequacy to overshadow my call. You are not forsaken to weariness or meaninglessness where you perceive only the unattainable. I perceive the dawn of a remarkable transformation. Your situation does not daunt me, nor does it obstruct my ambitions. Instead, every limitation you encounter transforms into a canvas upon which I can craft hope, resilience, and renewal. Your history does not dictate the path ahead. With me, every moment brims with the potential for transformation and fresh starts. Within you resides an extraordinary ability to connect with me that transcends mere feelings or temporary sparks of creativity. This bond is forged in unwavering trust, cultivated by pure honesty, and flourishes through the serene moments we share, day in and day out. Some days will shine brightly with my essence, while others may be engulfed in uncertainty or hardship. I stand unwavering in all circumstances. The sun remains steadfast, even when the skies are shrouded in clouds. My love remains unwavering, even in moments of distance or uncertainty. I implore you to foster a recognition of my presence that remains unwavering, no matter the situation. A certainty that remains unyielding in the face of setbacks or time's passage. Should uncertainties weigh heavily on your thoughts, do not hesitate to share them with me. True belief does not shy away from doubt. Rather, it embraces the journey of inquiry and struggle with sincerity, understanding that I welcome your hesitations with compassion. I embrace your delicate belief, your unrefined supplications, the genuine pain hidden beneath your bold facade. Your humanity does not intimidate me. I revel in your genuine nature, as it paves the way for true connection. When you find yourself fatigued from the pursuit, allow yourself to find solace in the truth that simply being with me holds greater significance than any effort to impress. I cherish the genuine essence of your being far beyond any notion of flawlessness or ritual. Allow me to reach into the depths of your heart where disappointment has built walls and pain has forged barriers. With a soft command, I beckon you to part the door just a touch more, to allow hope to return, to trust that with me, nothing is squandered, neither heartbreak, nor failure, nor the quiet seasons. Everything can be collected, mended, and intertwined to create a splendor beyond your current vision. Even in suffering, I am sowing the seeds of rebirth. There is greater abundance awaiting you here. Approaching with subtlety holds its own power. It signifies embracing me, even in the briefest instances of vulnerability. In your tranquility, I exist. Amidst your turmoil, I remain unwavering. Stop and absorb. Let my affection soothe your anxieties, and occupy the voids created by disillusionment. You stand on sacred soil, welcome not as an outsider or mere visitor, but as treasured, selected, and adored. Continue to draw closer, for my words to your soul are far from complete. As we journey onward, allow my voice to calm the tempests within your thoughts. I understand the frequency with which you grapple with doubt, sensing that understanding is a gem buried far beneath the surface, as inquiries dance relentlessly like a breeze through unsealed openings. Permit me to reveal that tranquility is not merely the lack of inquiries, but the unwavering certainty that I accompany you as you navigate them. Every worry, every dread that emerges from the darkness is perceived and comprehended by me before it even manifests in your soul. Believing in me does not mean you must suppress your uncertainties. Instead, allow those concerns to guide you into a dialogue with me. I beckon you to lay bare your burdens, trusting that even the slightest whisper of your trials will be met with compassion and insight. You might question whether you've strayed too far, if errors and imperfections have etched themselves upon you in ways that hinder you from my embrace. Listen closely. No path is too distant, no injury too profound for my restoration to touch you. Envision the ocean, its waves unwavering and powerful. My love remains unwavering, chasing you beyond every boundary. When you feel unworthy to come close, remember that it brings me joy to welcome you, not for your perfection, but because you belong to me. I summoned you by name long before you thought to seek me out. I have observed your journey, collecting your sorrows, honoring every act of bravery, and softly bestowing kindness in the quiet moments where you long for hope to reappear. Understand that even in your most delicate times, when you feel vulnerable and uncertain, you are held securely in my embrace. I perceive the subtle areas you endeavor to shield, the anxieties you cloak in bravado or stillness. My gaze carries no judgment. Instead, I perceive your profound desire to be acknowledged, comprehended, and cherished unconditionally. Embrace this moment as the time to cast aside the weight of shame, for it was never yours to bear. Illuminate every challenge alongside me. I extend a forgiveness that is profound and life-altering, sweeping away every ounce of regret and sowing the promise of renewal even in the most barren landscapes of past mistakes. You are not called to traverse this path in solitude or to conjure power from within yourself. I deliver allies, solace, messages at the perfect time, sustenance for tired spirits. Yet above all, I vow my presence unwavering and formidable. As you traverse the depths of despair, confronted by the weight of naysayers and the fading of your aspirations, I stand as an unyielding force. You are firmly rooted within me, impervious to any storm that life may unleash upon us. Reflect on how a tree, despite being ravaged by tempests, fortifies its roots as time progresses. Each trial, each heartache that has confronted you has been acknowledged. I have harnessed those seasons to strengthen your foundation in my love, readying you to rise majestically and thrive. As you gaze upon your existence, you might perceive only boundaries and shut pathways. Yet I perceive what remains hidden from your sight. Gates poised for revelation. Uncharted routes await, just out of your view. I perceive the greatness within. I have sown offerings that might seem modest to you, yet they transform into priceless gems within my grasp. Do not underestimate humble beginnings or disregard the significance of everyday moments. Within them, I conceal the essence of metamorphosis. The universe evaluates value through grandeur and magnitude. Yet I revel in the treasures that escape the notice of others. Every gesture of goodwill, every leap of trust, every silent prayer uttered in solitude. These hold immense value in my eyes, crafting a legacy that transcends all expectations. A deep yearning stirs within your essence, an undeniable summons to purpose that demands your attention. You might have sought to fulfill it through accomplishments, ease, or the validation of those around you, yet still feel an insatiable yearning for something greater. Approach me in your true form, and let me satisfy that profound yearning with clarity and meaning. I seek not perfection, but your readiness to embrace transformation and unveil your true self. In my presence, your essence remains steadfast, impervious to the judgments of the world or the ebb and flow of fate. Release the constraints of your past injuries and the identities imposed upon you by the world. Instead, let me refer to you as cherished, selected, restored, and courageous. These are not mere titles, but the profound reality I have intricately crafted within your existence, even when the evidence remains hidden from your view. Have faith that my touch is crafting your narrative into something extraordinary. The challenges you have encountered, the setbacks that sought to overshadow your aspirations, are transforming into something magnificent. I squander nothing in your existence, not a single tear, not an hour spent in anticipation, not an ounce of belief, regardless of its insignificance. Allow your heart to embrace the wonder of how I will transform these elements to showcase my magnificence through you. Stay receptive amidst the unknown, for clarity will emerge and opportunities will reveal themselves in due course. Your supplications resonate through the cosmos. They assemble around me, exuding an aroma that captivates, recognized, and valued. When it seems you are overlooked, understand that I am already orchestrating things in ways that surpass your comprehension. Patience does not equate to neglect. In these moments, trust emerges, extending far beyond the visible and the tangible, drawing from an abundant source of my unwavering devotion. As you dwell in this reality, allow appreciation to flourish, not merely for what is evident, but also for what is destined to emerge. Each breath, each dawn, each spark of hope is a treasure bestowed by my will, signs of my unwavering devotion to you. Foster appreciation, even in the tiniest gestures. A radiant smile bestowed, a gentle word of compassion, a serene gesture of assistance. These small sparks kindle flames of transformation within your spirit and in the lives of those who cross your journey. Remain by my side as I lead you from darkness into brilliance, from uncertainty into understanding. Allow my essence to be your steadfast certainty, an unwavering promise that you are eternally accompanied. Release the heavy chains that hold you back. I possess the strength to bear them, and the tenderness to support you in your healing journey. My love encompasses every facet of your journey, the powerful and the fragile instances, the triumphs and the battles that continue to evolve. Waves of my magnificence shall perpetually touch you, reviving optimism with each dawn. There are instances when the universe seems to converge upon you, when the burdens of daily existence accumulate, and you question if I perceive your silent pleas hidden beneath the surface. Recognize that each emotion you experience holds immense significance for me. Your concerns hold great significance in my eyes. I perceive the instances when irritation surges unexpectedly or when dread seizes your spirit as you confront the unknown. Though you may perceive solitude in your struggles, rest assured that my wisdom is always with you. Even when you believe your voice is insignificant, I hear you with boundless focus. As you unveil your soul to me, cast aside every fear and disappointment before me, and believe that I am vigilant, poised to envelop you in insight and new viewpoints. At times, the inquiries swirling in your mind feel unyielding. What is the reason for this journey? Why must we endure these trials? What drives the desire for clarity? Permit me to embrace your inquiries as a means to bring you nearer. Your doubts do not faze me. I embrace your genuine pursuit. In moments of uncertainty and doubt, remember that I am intricately crafting a design. Only I possess the complete vision. Every challenge and delay, every moment of silence serves a purpose, preparing the way for profound clarity and remarkable growth. I operate in the secret depths of your soul, navigating through situations, behind the veil, orchestrating gifts that reveal themselves at the most opportune moments. Seek the subtle indications of my influence, the soft support from those around you, the inner drive to persist, and the tranquility that reemerges even in the face of doubt. These are my fingerprints in your life, a testament to my presence and devotion. I wish for you to embrace liberation from the weights that were never intended to anchor your spirit. Too frequently, you cling fiercely to guilt, regret, or the unattainable standard of perfection. My affection is not a prize for perfect execution, but a constant offering given each and every day. Release the burdensome weight of self-criticism and embrace the serene path I guide you towards. I hold no judgment for your history, nor do I define your value by your missteps. With each stumble, I stand prepared to lift you up, to envelop you in compassion and extend the chance for a fresh start. Allow elegance to mold your perception of yourself and those around you. Where you are severe, I am tender. Where you sense inadequacy, I declare cherished. In moments of doubt, I vow to be your unwavering support. Allow your faith in me to be the unwavering foundation that supports you. Tempests may rage and gales may howl, yet those who anchor their faith in my assurances stand resolute. I understand the profound yearning you have for certainty, for a steadfast foundation on which to construct your existence. I present myself as your unwavering base, the steadfast pillar that remains unyielding to the whims of fate or the words and actions of others. Rooted in my affection, you rise to heights beyond your imagination. Embrace your journey with confidence, for I hold the knowledge of every conclusion in your tale. No suffering or sacrifice shall remain unavenged in my grasp. Every tear you shed is acknowledged and will eventually be transformed into pure joy. As you navigate through your days, keep in mind that I take immense pleasure in every facet of your being. The gifts that seem insignificant or overlooked, the gestures of goodwill shared in silence, the musings you keep to yourself. I hold all of these in the highest regard. Your efforts to gain my attention or approval are unnecessary. My gaze is eternally fixed upon you, for you belong to me. Embrace the truth that you are recognized and cherished just as you exist in this very moment. When you sense a disconnect or face challenges in finding your space, seek your refuge within me. I embrace you fully and encourage you to take a break from the relentless quest for validation. What lies ahead for you surpasses the limits of your current vision. I summon you not merely to survive, but to flourish, to embrace life with anticipation, to hold on to joy with unwavering spirit, to trust that fresh starts are within reach. Your journey with me is far from over, and my imagination knows no bounds when it comes to crafting your destiny. Embrace the courage to envision new aspirations and boldly venture forth with unwavering belief. Even if the journey demands a bravery you believe is beyond you, I shall provide what you are missing. My power shines through your vulnerability. My insight illuminates your doubts, and my tranquility soothes every restless mind. Your existence, devoted to me, transforms into a masterpiece of extraordinary wonders, both grand and subtle. There may be whispers in your vicinity that seek to undermine, dishearten, or utter words that aim to diminish your spirit. Let my voice rise above all others. I address you as the anointed, cherished one, destined for a mission that remains unshaken by the views of others. Remember the truths I speak of you. Practice my commitments. Reflect on my unwavering loyalty in your tale. In a realm swift to critique and cast aside, I shall always welcome you with open arms. Embrace the strength that comes from being part of my realm. You are destined, remembered, and surrounded by strength. Embrace the power of community. I bring individuals into your existence as mirrors of my very essence. Pursue connections that are grounded in compassion, integrity, and shared support. Heed those who bestow kindness or provide guidance, articulating wisdom at the perfect time. In the same way, embody the spirit of inspiration for those around you. Even the tiniest act born from affection can alter the course of another's day. I crafted you not for solitude, but for authentic connection. When you dare to unveil your heart and embrace others, you start to witness the profound depth of my love manifested through the bonds of community. Embrace moments of vulnerability and longing without trepidation. Instead, present all to me, your desires, your concerns, your aspirations, and your letdowns. I am not just your maker, but your most trusted ally, always within reach to answer you. Embrace your challenges with unwavering confidence, free from any sense of embarrassment. Where you fall short, I rise to the occasion. Where you falter, I elevate. Where you yearn for abundance, I fulfill. The invitation remains eternally extended. Arrive in your true form. Bring forth all that you bear and find solace in my unwavering embrace. There is no burden you bear that I cannot lift, no grief too profound, no happiness too trivial. Hear myself beckoning, urging you to step into the light. Every dawn unfolds as a treasure, a pristine page awaiting your embrace, filled with potential beyond your wildest dreams. Seek me out, and I shall reveal myself to you. For I am perpetually near, leading, refining, soothing, and uplifting you as only a devoted father would. The path that lies before you is not intended to be traversed alone, but in my presence. Each stride forward, grounded in faith, buoyed by optimism, and embraced by an unwavering affection. Allow the cadence of my being to permeate every aspect of your essence. There exists no weight that I have not felt, no whisper of solitude that has escaped my notice. I perceive the hidden currents of your mind and the deep yearning that lies beneath your supplications, occasionally murmured, frequently unspoken. Every time you falter in your faith, when uncertainties wound your assurance, those instances are still visible to me. I am not merely the master of your triumphs, but also the ruler of your inquiries and unease as well. The world may scrutinize you with eager anticipation, assessing your value by transient measures, yet my gaze remains fixed on you with steadfast affection. My promise is for the you that exists right now, unrefined and real. It is for you, embodying tenderness, navigating uncertainty, embracing courage, and flourishing. There is no need to carry the burden of comparison or the pressure of performance. Instead, allow me to guide you in the art of embracing the tranquility found in my abundance. Even when you stumble or feel overlooked in the masses, my focus on you remains unwavering. It grows stronger, approaching with unwavering kindness and power. A journey awaits you, crafted by my hands, meandering through unforeseen valleys and radiant open fields. Sometimes, the path taken is not the one you would have envisioned. Yet, each challenge and marvel encountered on your journey is intricately crafted into your narrative with intention. When you feel the urge to dwell on the past with sorrow or gaze into the future with worry, take a moment to breathe and find solace in the now alongside me. This moment is where I encounter you. I am the guiding force that nurtures with precision. Not merely guiding, but standing alongside you, lifting you when your energy wanes. The journey is not about avoiding missteps. It is about surrendering to my embrace repeatedly. Growth thrives not solely from your efforts, but from the divine care I bestow upon what I cultivate within you. Let hope be the steadfast foundation of your spirit, not merely a fleeting desire, but as the undeniable truth that I am both your beginning and your end. Faith thrives even amidst the enigmatic. It beckons you to immerse yourself in my heart, particularly when the path forward is shrouded in uncertainty. I understand the turmoil that arises when the known is disrupted. The pillars you believe it to be invincible can waver, and aspirations you held dear might transform or vanish. In these times, do not mistake the unpredictability of situations for neglect. My loyalty stands unwavering, independent of your comprehension. In moments of fear, allow that very emotion to serve as the call that brings you nearer to my presence. I revere your candid inquiries, your weary admissions, your instances of yielding. Nothing escapes my attention, nothing is too complex for my grasp. Allow your essence to embody the purity of youth, filled with wonder and openness. Recall that I take pleasure in revealing to you marvels, teachings, and happiness exactly when you release your grip on self-dependence. Do not shut your heart to the surprising ways I fulfill your desires. At times, my most profound blessings arrive cloaked in challenges, shrouded in patience, and unveiled in unexpected moments. Embrace the flow of grace in all its manifestations, be it through joy or sorrow. Your imperfections do not render you unworthy. Your readiness to share your scars with me opens the door to my most profound restoration. I reclaim what is relinquished, restoring broken aspirations and rejuvenating tired souls. Let the truth of my revival serve as a reminder that nothing is beyond my power to bring forth new existence. Do not scorn the humble starts, the gradual moments, the unseen realms. I labor in quietude and tranquility as much as in chaos and grandeur. The seeds I sow do not always emerge in an instant. At times, the most exquisite fruit demands unwavering patience and relentless perseverance. When impatience murmurs that little is shifting, have faith that my hands are always at work. I am crafting the fabric of potential, molding you with insight and grace. In the heart of today's simplicity lies a wealth of treasures, revealing lessons in gratitude, strength, and unwavering faithfulness. Sharpen your vision to perceive the everyday gifts, the unforeseen signs of my affection scattered along your journey. Honor the journey with the same reverence as the results. Isolation conveys the notion that your struggles are beyond the comprehension of others, compelling you to confront your battles in solitude. This is simply not the case. I designed you for connection with myself and with those around you. When shame beckons you to retreat, step forward instead. Vulnerability is a form of strength, is an entrance to profound unity. Others share your pain and aspirations, stumbling yet envisioning their desires. A magnificent tapestry of lives surrounds you, all yearning for connection, all bearing weights and delights. Embrace the opportunity to accept assistance, to unveil your narrative, and to hear others with an open heart. Allow my affection to radiate from you to those around. In your acts of service and in receiving, you mirror the essence of my soul. Release the grip on the desire to dictate results. You are not destined to foresee every turn of your path, nor to solve every challenge through your own might. Yielding is not defeat. Your uncertainty is exchanged for my tranquility. Yield to me the burdens, the individuals, and the aspirations that hold you back. Every release is not a setback, but an opportunity, a moment to embrace my abundance in fresh and profound ways. Wonders arise not from ceaseless effort, but from souls at peace in my abundance. As you surrender your ambitions, I reveal intentions beyond your wildest imagination. Through every challenge and victory, I shape strength within you. The trials you encounter elevate your insight, enhance your compassion, and expand your ability to experience bliss. My wish transcends mere avoidance of suffering. It is to transmute it into profound wisdom and unyielding strength. When you encounter challenges, know that it is not a reflection of my dissatisfaction, but rather a testament to my belief in your development. I am the master of transformation, converting what is deemed failure into the foundation for future triumphs. My strength shines brightest in your vulnerability, and our connection grows deeper through your sincere reliance. Above all, know that your essence is anchored in my affection and joy. Your essence transcends accomplishments, past setbacks, and the judgments of others. I bestow upon you the title of cherished one. Allow this truth to permeate your very being, soothing the restless pursuit, easing the harsh self-critique. Revisit time and time again the essence of being completely and endlessly cherished. In that realm, you shall discover the liberation to flourish, the bravery to advance, and an unwavering tranquility that persists no matter the situation. I stand unwavering, continually beckoning you to find solace, to be reshaped by my nurturing essence. As you progress on this path, understand that I regard you not as a mere spectator, but as the creator who accompanies you through every phase of your existence. When your heart aches and uncertainty shrouds your sight, I remain steadfast by your side. Instead, I approach with unwavering confidence. Each breath, each unspoken pain, every aspiration you hesitate to express, I possess profound understanding. There are instances when you seek evidence of my existence, yearning for grand manifestations or undeniable marvels. Yet, in the stillness, I softly declare, I am here. My presence is not defined by grand gestures, but by the unwavering comfort that remains by your side. Regardless of the tempests that may arise, your challenges and inquiries all hold significance in my grand design. All is transformed into purpose. Even in the moments when you feel most vulnerable, when doubt threatens to overshadow your bravery, or when you question the path you've chosen, these are the very moments I can infuse with my strength. You were not forged to thrive solely on your own power. Your reliance on me brings me great pleasure, not out of a desire to witness your hardship, but because it is through embracing me that you truly realize your fullest potential. I perceive a multitude of wonders beyond your grasp. The seeds lie concealed beneath the earth. The dawn shatters the darkness before you even sense its glow, unveiling the exquisite wonders woven into the fabric of your existence. Recall that you are selected not for your achievements or your knack for perfection, but because my affection rests upon you. This love transcends the fleeting offerings of the world, which shift with circumstances and emotions. It stands as a steadfast, unyielding anchor. When the whispers of inadequacy and rivalry attempt to overshadow the reality of your value, recall that I have declared your essence. You belong to me. Long before you uttered my name, I had inscribed you deep within my soul. There exists a profound essence in the struggle, in the inquiries that haunt your thoughts through the night. I stand unshaken by your uncertainties and remain untouched by your suffering. Indeed, I beckon you to lay those weights at my feet. Expose them boldly, unafraid and without disguise. For I am the ultimate sanctuary for every facet of your being, particularly those aspects you doubt I could cherish. My empathy towers above your trepidation. My endurance transcends your endless cycles of anticipation. Even if it seems you are trapped in a relentless loop, unable to escape the grasp of past patterns or routines, hold on to your hope. Even now, I am at work within you, meticulously crafting your evolution where you perceive only the exterior. In moments of disappointment, when the weight of unfulfilled desires or the sharpness of betrayal weighs heavy, know that these struggles do not bar you from my presence. They transform into the fertile ground from which I cultivate fresh aspirations. Everything you have traversed is known to me, and nothing is outside my power to restore. I urge you to embrace not just survival, but to have faith that I am transforming the remnants of shattered aspirations into a creation that will ultimately showcase my magnificence. If only you could perceive the greatness I envision within you and for you, your heart would swell with eager expectation. Do not underestimate the humble origins, the moments in your life that may appear trivial. They frequently serve as the bedrock for my most magnificent creations. My realm stands apart from the world's concerns. I honor the unspoken loyalty and steadfast endurance. Every kind act, every patient prayer, each choice to forgive or to embrace hope, these are treasures I cherish and elevate in my own time. Everything falls under my gaze. My gaze is imbued with warmth as I observe your unwavering determination and belief. Even when the outcome eludes your grasp, I sense the questions you cherish, the prayers spoken with quaking hands, and the regrets that occasionally murmur from the darkness. In every inquiry, I stand as the solution. In every desire, I am the ultimate realization. When uncertainty clouds your path, know that I am illuminating your way, even when the journey ahead is veiled in fog. Faith does not always embody assurance, but rather an openness to pursue even when the path is not fully illuminated. My beloved, if this message reached your soul, cherish it within. Show your devotion and faith by pressing that like button with love. I am the beacon guiding your path, illuminating every stride you take. My cherished one, the realm surrounding you may insist on relentless effort, validation of your value, and confirmation that you are sufficient. One might think that by simply achieving more, exhibiting greater strength, and revealing fewer vulnerabilities, acceptance would surely follow. But I want you to know that my acceptance is already absolute. You are already perfect in my sight, for I am the one who created you. I recognize you, and I hold you in the highest regard. My acceptance is not a reward to be claimed, but a reality you can firmly embrace regardless of the opinions of others. Your past does not weigh upon me. Instead, I summon you to embrace liberation. The burdens you bear, the shadows of the past that haunt you, shall not dictate your essence for eternity. They become powerless when they are in my grasp. Release shame. It is not worthy of your company. Embrace my forgiveness, which flows with a depth and completeness beyond your wildest dreams. I have witnessed each moment, every endeavor, and every stumble, and yet my invitation stands resolute. Approach me. Allow your spirit to find tranquility and permit your heart to inhale profoundly. Each day unfolds with boundless opportunities for elegance, optimism, and profound change. You are unbound, not limited by the past, not forsaken in the hidden struggles that others may never perceive. My essence within you tirelessly nurtures happiness, fosters restoration, and softly leads you toward the completeness I have always imagined for you. You have inquired, am I genuinely understood? Is my existence significant in the vastness of this universe? Listen closely. You are profoundly understood, immensely valued, and forever selected. I recognized you long before the world was formed, and my gaze has remained fixed upon you, unwavering and constant. Your existence is so significant that I have intricately intertwined your journey with the essence of my ambitions. Your existence transforms the universe in ways you might never fully grasp in this lifetime. Release the urge to comprehend everything, to maintain constant dominance. Cast aside the weights that were never yours to bear in solitude. When you find yourself burdened, approach me in your true form, unrefined and genuine. Your authenticity stirs my soul profoundly. Your genuine tears, your joyous laughter, and even your moments of frustration resonate deeply within me. There's no need for you to change who you are for my sake. Allow me to be your refuge, your source of restoration, your most trusted ally. Approach me in the stillness of time. Embrace the joy of my company, not due to any necessity for gain, but because your presence is desired. My longing is not for your falseness, but for your essence. In the submission, in the serene relinquishment of your desires to my command, I possess abilities beyond your reach, turning scars into reservoirs of empathy and shattered spaces into fountains of resilience. Embrace the abundance of what I yearn to bestow upon you. Do not confine your imagination to what seems achievable. Even now, as you absorb these words, allow my tranquility to envelop you. Allow my affection to illuminate the voids, banishing trepidation and overwhelming you with optimism. Where you perceive only absence, I behold the fullness of emergence. Where you perceive defeat, I recognize the groundwork for greatness. Where you sense a void, I stand prepared to unleash a wealth of fulfillment. Join me, and we shall stride boldly into the future. You have traversed this distance alongside me through depths of contemplation and peaks of enlightenment. And yet, I beckon you to draw near, for you are not just a guest in my realm. A seat awaits you at my table, reserved with honor, a realm etched with your essence since the dawn of creation. Throughout your existence, you may encounter numerous invitations, some resounding and embellished with dazzling assurances. Yet none shall fulfill the profound yearning of your essence except the offering I present before you now. I reach out to you not for your perfection or lack of imperfection, not due to your constant understanding or lack of failure, but because you are part of something greater. You belong to me, and that reality remains steadfast, unaffected by your feelings, situations, or even your most profound uncertainties. May the certainty of this connection be your unwavering foundation. Do not envision me as a remote figure, elevated in grandeur and unaffected by your challenges. I approach you, indeed, as intimately as the softest murmurs of your innermost feelings. In moments of doubt, know that my presence is unwavering, independent of your perception, rooted in my steadfastness. My child, I stand at the door and invite you in. Come discover what I am saying to you in this season. Tap join for deeper teaching and a circle that will stand with you. Amen. My dear child, stop where you are and listen to me. This is not a rejection. This is a rescue. I am placing my hand upon your shoulder and asking you to be still. Do not pass. Do not force the door. Do not sprint when your spirit is gasping for breath. I see what you cannot see, and I feel what you cannot feel. You are standing at a crossing where timing is everything. A single step too soon can turn blessing into burden and opportunity into obligation. I am the God who opens the way. I am also the God who says, wait. You want to move because the ache is real, the silence is loud, and the horizon looks so close. But hear me. Momentum without my permission is not faith. It is adrenaline dressed as courage. I honor obedience more than speed. I bless alignment more than ambition. What you call delay, I call divine sequence. I am arranging scenes, rewiring motives, healing memories, and placing unseen guardians where the eye cannot track. If you rush, you will interrupt a miracle that is still being assembled in your absence. Beloved, trust that your prayers never go unheard. Call to me with confidence, and I will move obstacles from your path. Your faith unlocks my wonders prepared for you. You think nothing is happening because the earth is quiet, but heaven is busy. While you sleep, I am preparing rooms you have not entered and testing foundations you cannot see. I'm guiding decisions in places you don't know exist, all for you. I am not late. I am precise. I am not silent. I am strategic. My quiet is a shield while I finish what I started. Do not confuse the pounding in your chest with my voice. Emotions are real, but they are not rulers. Let me be your king in this moment. Your fear tells you that if you do not move now, you will miss what was meant for you. But my covenant says otherwise. What I have authored, I will deliver. What I have designed, I will unveil. What I have promised, I will keep. Your task is not to make it happen. Your task is to stay surrendered until I say go. You have known the pain of moving too early. Remember the wages of haste, the friendships that strained, the peace that thinned, the small compromises that multiplied into heavy chains. You learned, and I did not waste the lesson. I redeemed even that, but I do not wish to repeat it with you. I love you too much to let impatience masquerade as destiny again. This time, you will enter with rest in your bones and clarity in your eyes. This time, the door will open without violence, and you will not have to apologize for how you arrived. There is a difference between human impatience and spiritual readiness. Impatience rushes because the room is uncomfortable. Readiness waits because the heart is aligned. Impatience grabs the nearest answer. Readiness receives the appointed one. Impatience is fueled by pressure. Readiness is governed by peace. My spirit is cultivating readiness in you now. Deeper trust, cleaner motives, steadier breath. Let me complete the work. Do not pass until you can hear my whisper. In this pause, I am protecting you from counterfeit auctions, shiny paths that lead to dusty wastelands, offers that look generous but spend your soul, alliances that flatter your gift but fracture your identity. I am removing the magnets that pull you into old patterns, and I am magnetizing you toward what is truly yours. Alignments are changing. Hidden snares are being disarmed. The conversation you were about to start would have entangled you. The contract you were about to sign would have taxed you. The move you were about to make would have cost you what I intend to fund. My child, I am saving you from the urgent that would rob the important. Dearest one, stand as a lighthouse of hope I set upon the shore. With your super thanks, my words reach more hearts for healing. Click the super thanks button and walk in my abundant favor. I am also protecting the blessing from your hurry. The gift you long for is alive and growing, but it is tender. Do not harvest what has not ripened. Trust my timetable, the unseen mentors and favor that must arrive before you. I am sending rain in the right measure and sun in the right dose. When I say now, the fruit will hold and your arms will not shake beneath the weight. My silence is not absence, it is architecture. When I speak softly, I am sketching carefully. When I seem still, I am laying beams across seasons you have not yet lived. Quiet does not equal idle. Hidden does not equal halted. In the hush, I hand you new lenses. In the stillness, I teach you new steps. Patience is power and restraint is royalty. Do not measure progress by motion, but by obedience. To stand when feelings shout run wins ground in the unseen. To breathe when anxiety rises plants a flag where the enemy wanted claim. You wait with way to make go that word. Angels move at the sound of my word. Anchor yourself to what I have said, and you will not drift. You ask, what do I do while I wait? Prepare quietly. Clean the inner room. Forgive the old offense. Close the back doors to former escapes. Put your house in order, spirit, soul, and space. Sharpen your craft without showing off. Study the terrain I have given you, people, systems, rhythms. Set kind, firm boundaries. Pray for those who will be part of your next chapter. Steward your energy like oil. Strengthen your faith by remembering our altars. Speak them aloud until hope stands up again. Strengthen patience with small obedience, arriving on time, keeping your word, honoring quiet tasks. Strengthen discernment with stillness, scripture, and wise counsel. These seeds will harvest clarity when I say advance. I know the ache of your longing. I planted the desire and will not mock my own seed. Desire becomes destructive only when it outruns direction. Let it be fire in the hearth, not wildfire in the field. I will breeze at the right time. Protect the dream from premature exposure. I am protecting you and it. What is coming is worthy of reverence, not merely a new opportunity, but a new order. The alignment I orchestrate will echo for years. A single wait today preserves a decade of fruit tomorrow. Honor the wait by honoring the wait I ask of you now. You fear missing it, but you cannot miss what I am leading. If you remain within the sound of my voice, even detours are held within my mercy. I will send signs for your story. A scripture like a key, a dream that clarifies, a counsel that confirms. You will not need to manufacture certainty. I will give you peace. Learn the freedom of not yet, friend to right on time. Bless the boundary and it will bless you. Honor the red light and the green will carry power. Soon everything will align, the call, capacity, community, conditions. Then the voice that said do not pass will say with joy, now. Do not force answers from every silence. Some silences are sanctuaries. Lean your head on my chest. Match your breath to mine. Rest proves readiness. In rest your ears sharpen, your heart clears, your strength returns without pride. To those who question your pause, you owe no explanations, only fidelity to me. Let others hurry. You be holy. Let them measure by clocks. You measure by covenant. I am not training you for applause, but for fruit that remains. Take this counsel. Flow your sentences. Bless your boundaries. Walk with me in the cool of the day. Keep your hands clean and conscience clear. If a door demands you betray your peace, it is not your door. If a path requires you to shrink your truth, it is not your path. If a voice stirs panic, it is not mine. My guidance is firm and freeing. My warnings are sharp and warm. My dear one, allow my light to guide you. Spread it where shadows linger. In harmony, we awaken hope and comfort to the searching hearts. Today I place a holy sign before your spirit. Do not pass, not as prison but protection, not punishment but promise. I am the pillar by day and the fire by night. When I move, you move. When I stand, you stand, and in both you are covered. I defend as fiercely in the pause as in the push. Soon the signal will change. You will feel wind behind you and the path will open. What resisted will yield. What confused will clarify. What seemed closed will open with a soft click. You will know it is me because there will be grace for the wait and joy for the responsibility. Hold fast. Guard your heart from cynicism, the rust that eats the hinge of the miracle. Guard your tongue from complaint, the leak that drains the oil. Guard your eyes from comparisons, the thieves of contentment. Fix your gaze on me. Let my word be your food, and my presence your shelter. Whisper in the night. I trust you here. Hear me. Delay is not denial. It is design. I withhold to help, not to harm. I test to strengthen, not shame. This pause will not be wasted. You will emerge with cleaner motives, sharper ears, softer eyes, steadier hands. You will bless me for this fence when you see the garden it protected. Truly, hear this counsel. Obedience is the oar that moves you across waters you cannot read. Timing is the wind I command, sometimes still, sometimes a sudden gust. You not row against my silence. Trim your sail and let my timing carry you. Empty hours are vaults where I store strength. What you call closed doors are walls I build to keep wolves from your lambs. I am not only preparing a place for you, I am preparing you for the place. I am sanding pride from your edges, teaching your tongue gentleness, training your eyes for the narrow path. When you step into the room I appoint, you will arrive whole, not hurried. A servant, not a performer. A witness, not a seller. Practice readiness. Hands open, gaze lifted. Bless the successes of others while you wait. Envy leaks faith, gratitude grows it. Tend the small assignments as if they were great. Greatness hides in the small. Listen for me in Scripture and in the quiet before you sleep. Speak blessing over the future with the authority I've given you. Then release control like a stone from your fist. You are safest here, in my paws, in the shade of my wings, under the sign that says, "Do not pass." When I lift the sign, you will rise with peace that shows heaven has gone before you. My child, what I am preparing for you is worth the waiting. Do not pass until I open the way. What I have for you cannot be missed, but it must be received in my timing. Stay still, for my next move will change everything. My child, do not journey alone. Enter the place where my message is open to your heart. Click join to be strengthened by revelation and companions in faith.